The baby was grabbed. Yes, Celtic, the baby was grabbed.
Bring mine to break out while we're getting ready, getting things going. Ghosty boy prepares. Oh, right. You probably have to fix things because of the new... music.
Music.
It's a little quiet. That's better.
I have to do so much shit tomorrow.
Yeah, how late are we going?
That's a good question. What time are we going? What's the cutoff?
I mean, I can go late. I'll just push my time back.
Megan?
I'm just going to sleep in the car, but I do have to be up at 5. So,
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So like
you know,
midnight our time or
midnight 1-ish our time would be cool for me, so I could get any sleep.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, so you can get like a cool 4 hours of sleep.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Just a little. Let me get a little power nap in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
All right. We go live, and then I should be
4 hours is
good.
plenty of sleep. I don't know what you mean.
Maybe for you.
It's not enough for
D
me.
over there.
That was sarcasm. I just happen to do it a lot. It's not good for me. I don't like it. It doesn't feel good, but yeah.
Well, you know.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Alright. Ghost, you ready?
I think so. Is that coming through okay on Discord? It looks like it keeps cutting out.
It's okay.
I don't hear hardly any music.
It's
here.
quiet again.
Oh, now it's cut out.
Now it's gone. Yeah.
It's also changing songs.
Okay.
Well, that explains it.
Oh man, I got like an eyelash in my eye.
I know.
That's not good.
Ah. Oh.
Bless you.
Ah, thank you.
There, is that working now? Better?
Yes.
Still kind of quiet.
It's quiet.
Kinda
still,
quiet?
Yeah.
But I can hear it better now. Yeah.
Is that good, or do you need it louder?
I mean, it's good for me, but what about the others?
Thing is, I don't want to turn you up too much because then you'll be super loud and the music will be.
I can adjust the music louder here. I have a lot of headroom.
Make the music louder then.
I think it should be like 15% louder.
That's good.
Yeah.
For me. What about you?
Yeah, that seems good to me.
D gave the thumbs up. Alright, let's go!
Alright, cool. I just have to, I'm also trying to be wary of my own balancing on my side too, so.
Yeah, that's fair.
Actually, I can balance this differently on my end so that it works.
Okay, okay.
If I do...
There we go. All right.
Well, I'm gonna pull up 10 stream on my side. I will lurk today over at his place.
Yep, I'm lurking at your place.
Yeah.
I lurk everywhere.
Lurk pals.
Lurk.
All right.
All right. I think
Therefore,
I think I'm
am
good now.
Yay, let's go.
Nice.
Now I hit my live. Alrighty.
Yep, there's notifications.
Alrighty.
Alrighty.
I think everything's working on my end. So we should be good to go.
Yay! Strahd, let's go.
Sorry about that, everybody.
Ray.
That's what happens when I forget to save my settings. Alright. Last time, you guys were going around the temple and attempting to find what you were missing.
Yeah.
Yep.
So this is where Harrigan and Sophie are.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Here's where the rest of you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Yep. I didn't
Man.
forget.
Is it reminding you of stuff, Joey? Because
Yeah,
I reminded
no,
Ted of
honestly.
yesterday.
Honestly, it's always great when you're me and you forget where you are starting the session, because the second you get reminded, it's like, oh yeah.
You get to experience it all over
yeah.
again.
So,
Yep.
you guys met a rather old-looking skeleton.
I don't remember.
That was good.
Who did not remember a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And despite your best efforts trying to get him to let you know the location of the item you seek, he couldn't remember. So, after doing some looking around and debating what to happen, Sophie made the choice
Mm-hmm.
to
Oh, that was a choice.
run to the
That
basement
was a choice.
That was a
and
choice.
accept
It certainly
gift.
was.
Mm-hmm.
what that gift is and what it entails. Who knows?
I do. Oh, I know.
We will see when the time comes.
Yeah.
No, he already knows.
So,
I'm sure nothing
with
bad will
that
happen.
said,
No, it's only good things.
I turn it back over to all of you. Right now, the party is split. Harrigan, you have seen Sophie touch the amber, and you are well aware of the conversations that happen. Then she let go.
Huh.
So, how do you feel?
I feel interesting. That's not Huh. Hmm.
Huh?
Nothing, sorry. I was lost in, thought. Sorry, my head's a little, full at the moment. I might ask a favor of you later. Let's go back. I think I can fix this.
Okay. Let's go.
All right. Meanwhile, we'll flip up to the upper floor where Rosta was going to take our friend on a lovely
Oh,
tour
yeah.
around the temple that he's been trapped in hopes to try and bring some memory back to him. So,
Origin, before we go to the other party, what materials do you have for spellcasting? I know the narrator wanted to pan over, but
This is a bit sudden. Hold on. Let me rummage through my stuff.
I have it's weird to say, a choice to make. Diamonds. Do you have diamond dust?
Before I answer that, what choice?
Oh, I can cast a spell. Any spell. Well, not any spell. It's kind of limited. It's confusing. A lot of information is flooding into my head right now, and I need to make a choice. So I need to know what materials you have.
If you choose to look over at Harrigan.
Yeah.
As much as a bunny man
Uh-huh.
can, like, stand there slack-jawed,
Yeah.
any spell?
Well, I don't think it's anything higher than, like, probably you could cast. But I don't, or maybe, I don't know, you're kind of multi-talented.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah,
You know, just for that, I have 300.
oh, perfect. Can I get 100 of that? We have hundreds of gold, thousands of gold now from what we found in the hoard, so
Yeah,
I'll make sure we buy a
this is-
replacement.
okay, just, you make sure nobody goes down, because that's meant for revival, but,
Oh, yeah, I think if we don't want to wander around here forever, God, I hope this isn't wasted. Thank you, Harrigan.
Yeah, no problem.
Now we can pan over. Sorry.
Yeah, narrator.
Okay.
Continue.
so going back to the main party.
Sorry, I needed to get that.
What are y'all doing? Like I said, I know that Rosta is going to take the skeleton on a walk.
Yes.
Yeah, dog.
I'm sticking close
You
behind.
must always walk your skeleton. It's very important.
Okay. Yes, you gotta work the muscles.
Mm-hmm.
Well, seeing as it's just me and the NPCs, what the NPCs see is Zila going through this entire office, bedroom, whatever it is, carefully putting things back, but also head to floor to ceiling as far as she can, investigating carefully everything, looking for this goddamn sword. If you want another investigation check, I can do it, but I mean, for sake of stuff, she's taking 10.
Okay.
to do this investigation?
So, as you're looking around and attempting to find the sword,
Uh-huh.
let's see. Irina will help. Vasilka's gonna attempt to help. She's not great at looking for things.
Okay.
You can go ahead and roll me an investigation.
Because I'm being helped, can I do it at advantage?
Yep.
Cool.
Wonderful.
Nat 20, baby.
Hey.
Yay.
Nice.
And it's gonna
Very
be
nice.
nothing.
I mean, sometimes there just isn't anything to
You're
find.
very
I
certain.
mean, I could find other things.
For what it's worth, you don't find any. Anyways, continue. I'm sorry.
You know you
I
did.
would
You're good.
cry. I would cry.
Cries in that 20.
Cry in Nat 20.
So let's see. We're gonna move the skeleton out here with D. Just gonna stick him there for now. He's out of the way. Let's see.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm looking to see what you may find in this room.
Mhm.
And it's some good stuff, too.
So as you're kind of looking around, you do see kind of on one of the kind of shelving areas a book.
A book.
A book.
Okay.
As you kind of brush off the dust that has accumulated on it,
Uh-huh.
it's not a normal book. It's a spell book.
A spell book.
A spell book.
Okay.
And on the spine of the book reads, "The Incants of Exathanter."
Can you spell that for me, please?
Incants, Incants.
Yeah,
I don't think that's the part.
name.
I'm just clarifying here. Exathanter, EXETHANTER.
Okay. Does this name ring a bell?
No. I'm just gonna go no. It's not even a check for that one. No.
Okay. I would like to flip open the book, but not by touching it, by using my telekinesis, please.
All right. You flip open the book. Looks like a spell book.
Is there... Okay. I would like to investigate the book for anything noteworthy in it.
In what way? Gotta be more descriptive than that.
I guess I would like to look at what kind of spells and such he has written in this.
So as you're looking at it and you're kind of flipping through with telekinesis.
Yes. God, yes.
I'm just double checking.
Yes. Yes.
Telekinesis,
please.
You
Wow.
find a number of number of different spells. Anywhere from first level spells clear up through 9th levels.
Damn.
There are spells all throughout this book.
God. Okay. Do I sense any enchantments coming from the book itself?
Roll an Arcana.
Sure. There's the 4.
Mm,
Nope.
seems safe to tell.
Seems fine. It seems like just a spell book. You've seen them before. You've picked them up. There's nothing been wrong with them before.
Yeah, that's what you want me to think.
I'm just telling you what you know on a 13.
Yep. Hold on. Let me look at my spells. What do I have?
Identify as a touch spell.
I don't have identify.
Oh, I thought you did.
Not yet.
We have a spell book with identify in it, kind of.
3 levels, sir. 3 levels. I
Could've had
never
it in-
lied.
He
I
could have
said
had it
it's
in
on my
one.
way. Ah, what kind of spell is this? It's an action, it's a touch. Cool. I'll get Zila looks at both Vasilka and Irina and says, I'm going to touch this book. Just give me a little bit of space just in case it ends up trying to do something malicious to you guys. And in turn, make sure that I don't do anything weird.
Irina will kind of look at you and then kind of nod, and not like in an aggressive manner, but she kind of brings her shield and puts her hand on her blade just in case.
Yeah.
Fair.
Prior to touching this book,
Vasilka looks curiously towards you as if to say, why are you touching it if you think something's going to happen?
For science.
I want to investigate this book further, but I need to be able to touch it. And my experience with touching things like this that may or may not be of the evil origin may have some downsides. Before touching it, DM, I would like to cast Protection from Energy on myself, number 1.
Okay.
2, 3.
Go ahead and bloop that in the chat for me, please.
Yeah, sure.
I know roughly what it does, but I don't remember the
I
extent. It gives you resistance
think you
to
have
certain
to
things, doesn't
select
it?
the element when you
Yeah, and
cast
it's got to
it.
be the specific element.
Oh god, I'm gonna say it's gonna be fire.
Okay.
It's always a good guess.
Absorb elements is the reaction one.
Yeah, absorb elements is the reaction one, and I don't have that. That's not a. It is a concentration. Okay, well. Anyways, I touched the book.
Okay. It's really dusty and dirty.
I opened the book.
It's still dusty and dirty, but now it's open with spells on the front of it.
Okay, great.
Good.
Vasilka and Irina see Zila exhale. Alright. Sorry. I'm very hesitant about a book that a living skeleton owns. Maybe. I would like to put said book in my bag.
Okay.
That is now mine.
You have a book. Congratulations.
I have his spell book, I think that's who we're dealing with. I think it this XXXXX
Exathanter.
Exathanter. Yeah, I was trying to pull up my notes and I was missing where my notepad was.
Yeah, don't call him triple Exathanter. That would be a completely
No.
different.
Oh dear.
No.
Oh dear.
All
That's a
right,
different game.
cool.
Yeah.
You
Do
alive,
I
Joey?
find
You good?
anything else by carefully investigating the room with my nat
Nope.
20?
There.
Everything else just seems really decrepit.
Is there any secret doors?
None that you seem to notice.
Urgh. It has to be here, right? That's what. And Zila is saying this and is doing the same thing as me, which is putting her hands on her face, exasperatingly. She said it would be here, and it's not. And maybe the guy upstairs lied. He could have lied. He was under duress. That tends to happen. Did you guys see anything?
They both shake their heads. No.
Great.
And while that's happening,
Mhm.
Yes. Pan
swap
over.
back over to Rosta and Mikael. Right?
Are you coming on the tour with us, Mikhail? Okay.
Yes.
I thought Megan said it. I wasn't sure.
I did. I'm following behind you, paranoid about
Okay,
the
great.
skeleton and not willing to leave you alone with
Okay.
it.
Good
So
friend.
No. So we
Friends
guys
don't
are
leave
briskly
friends
back
with.
up to the front of the dungeon so we can start at the beginning and then go from there.
okay. So go ahead and just move yourself around and
Oh, there I am. Okay.
we will
This is much easier to go here. Okay.
let me see if oh, okay. I wasn't sure if it would let me just like give you control over him, but it does not.
Nope, you have to do
Not without
that
adding him
too.
to the party sheet, and then you see all of his stats, and that's not
He
happening.
can join our party. That's okay with me. We want to know his stats.
What would we do if we knew his stat?
We would-
Yeah, what would we? What about him could
we're
we
just
not want
gonna
to know?
continue on with this. Head Throsa.
Yep.
I'm sure they're normal skeleton stats.
We
Yeah.
walked in this door slash
Surely.
cave opening of sorts, and we went to the left initially, so we're going to go this way to the left.
I trust he's a good guy.
Okay.
We found some bandit type of, brutish people in here, and we defeated them.
Oh yes.
Hey, is that the sound I
Anything
heard?
familiar so far?
I thought I heard sound. That would
You
be
heard
why.
this? You don't. So you can recall hearing sounds recently?
I don't remember.
All right. Okay.
If it's when he tries to remember something and then
Maybe
he can just
has
do
to
it
try less hard.
if
Yeah.
he's not thinking about it.
Anyway, so we came over here and we kind of peeked into this room.
What's this?
I'm not actually. I forget as a player. So
This
I
was
didn't
the
go in
room
there.
that had a bunch of
Uh,
potion bottles and
spreading.
things.
It's spreading.
yeah, the roaster didn't go in this room. I don't think so. It appears to be potion bottles and glass
Ah.
things that are
I
empty.
see.
Yeah. And then there was another side area, but over here, this was a cool area. Should I go in there? I feel like I should go in there.
ooh. No,
Maybe we shouldn't go in there.
I think it's
What's
okay.
in there? And he goes to open the door.
No.
Too late, it's open. Okay. In we go.
Inside, you see the 3 floating skeleton heads,
Yep.
Of course.
but they don't take any action.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
Hey, do
They
you know
just
these
sit there.
guys?
Those look like
They are
they're
sitting
familiar
there
to you?
floating above the chest, which looks incredibly burned to cinders.
Oh.
And they are just hovering, floating around on that side of the room.
Hey,
Huh.
skeleton man.
Yes.
Do you know those guys?
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
I do remember.
Yep.
Okay.
They seem friendly to you. Are they
Worth
friendly to you?
asking. They seem to know
He just
you.
goes, hello. And they all
What do
turn
they
and
do?
look at him and go, hi.
They can talk.
Hmm. I was expecting fire noises.
I did not know they could speak.
Who knew they could talk? Hello.
Did you think to ask them?
Well, they
Well,
sort of were
see,
just
they
shooting
started
fire at
resting
us.
first, so therefore we did not ask
Oh, I see.
Oh, we didn't really get the chance.
Now that makes sense.
Hmm.
And roll
them.
initiative.
Yes. So there's a great big old model here. Do you know what this
Hmm,
building
fascinating.
is?
No idea.
Hmm.
Don't remember.
I feel like I'm at the hospital right now. Do you know where you are right now? No. Like, do you know what day it
Where are
is?
you from?
This is kind of how you
I
have to
don't
treat him
remember.
right now. I mean,
Do you know what brought
I
you
know,
here
I'm
from the
just
hospital?
I
trying to...
don't
it's
remember.
basically just a big amnesiac.
I don't remember.
Moving on with our tour, we will get back out of the room.
Hmm.
All
I
right.
love how comfy we are now in this place where we're giving tours to a skeleton.
Well, we've
This
Oh,
is
killed
our
by
Mitch.
the-
base now.
By the
We
time
live here
this
now.
pans
Yes.
out, Zophie and Herigen are probably coming out of the downstairs.
Okay, good.
So if we happen to pop
well-
into them at some point, that's great. If not, we're gonna go the whole for the first floor and then the whole
Yeah,
lower
well, it
floor,
depends
so-
on how they choose to come back upstairs from the basement.
Whatever
I'm
the
just following.
whatever the quickest way up would have been from where we went down. So
Probably up that side.
Yeah, we'd
Like you would've-
probably run into these guys here, wouldn't
Yeah,
we?
you probably would come up. These maps are ridiculously hard to navigate.
oh yeah, because we'd probably come up from here. Yeah.
Yeah, we go up and yeah.
So if we go back to the first page,
Yep.
yeah, you guys probably would have come up this direction.
And
That would have been probably the quickest route.
Wait.
So we would have gone through the dining area, out to the little ledge, back to the dining area, back down the hallway. That's where we would have been at then. So
That sounds good.
Oh, Mikael.
Yeah, by the time you moved
Skeleton
all the
guy.
way down and then back
Rosa.
up.
Hello.
Oh, perfect.
oh hello.
Oh, thank God. How
Where did
is
you guys go?
I went to It doesn't
We are
matter.
officially the cursed crew.
What happened? What did you mean?
What did you do?
What happened
Just-
to both of you?
Look, just don't tell Zila. I think I might have a
Zena's going to
solution.
find out regardless, I feel. But don't-
Well,
Man.
we don't have to tell her.
Not wrong.
Although she's gonna question if this
You-
works. I really,
You should tell her.
I feel like you're going to have to tell her.
Alright, look. I really hope this isn't a waste. Please work.
Wait, what are you about to do? Please explain.
Oh, just about to use some of our diamond dust. It's fine.
Oh yeah, none of you go down or die. I can't do anything about it.
I have a diamond.
Oh, okay. Well,
What
You
was
already
I'm
got
sorry.
it. Oh,
What was your name again? Mr.
I don't remember.
Right.
I have no idea.
yes.
Okay.
I don't remember.
All right. Well,
A good
here
name.
here goes nothing.
Name.
Maybe that is his
Um,
name, actually.
And I will start sprinkling the diamond dust over him and cast Greater Restoration.
Alrighty. As you do that,
We probably should have come back down when the parties had to do this.
Eh,
Too late.
I
uh,
mean, we're investigating the room where we think this thing is. Everyone's gone.
The skeleton in front of you begins to kind of like you hit it and it's almost like it stops for a second and looks like it's about to fall over before its eyes flicker back on, and are glowing significantly brighter than they were a minute ago.
Okay. You're glowing more. Who are you?
The better question is, who are you? You are in my temple, and I do not like trespassers.
Ah, right. I'm the one who just cured whatever forgetfulness was on you.
Roll persuasion.
Yeah. Cool. I have inspiration if I need it.
Probably
What?
me.
You're not a charisma caster, man?
Ah, man, it's like it's
Ah,
a
jeez.
straight roll or something. Ah,
No, it
That's a
could
pretty
be
good.
okay.
I could
Okay.
do so much worse.
You could do so much worse, and you're telling the truth.
Yeah.
You know?
I see. Who might the rest of you be?
The party members of the lady who just made you remember.
Friends.
We're, yes, companions of that one.
There is also another set of companions currently that way.
Also part of our.
Yes, I can sense them over there. Let us return.
You can
And he
see
just
Okay.
that is interesting.
begins to float his way instead of walking
Okay, let's
Now we
go.
can
Ooh, he
Back.
floats now.
Oh,
He floats now.
he
Over.
remember.
I suddenly am very scared.
To the room.
We found something important. Hi.
It's
It's
memory.
memories. Yeah, jinx. Ah.
How does he have his memory back?
I'll
It
look.
was the tour. It definitely worked. Totally. Yes.
Yeah.
Sophie fixed him.
Sophie.
Let's talk about it
So-
later.
We'll talk about it later.
Zila's looking at you confused, but looks back at the floating skeleton man.
Yeah, and as you guys have kind of started to come back this way, and like he's been floating his way back there, his robe has started to mend itself back together. And now that you're in here, he is now fully robed. Still a skeleton. But the robe that was all tattered and full of holes is now completely mended back into place. And it is a very ornate kind of red and gold trimmed robe that you see him wearing. Let me see if I can bring it up.
Yeah.
Well,
Is he still a skeleton, or is he like less skeleton?
he is still
Like,
skeletal. He is still a
more clean.
skeleton. He is definitely clean. Like he does not look like he has been in here for however long he's been here. It is now back to this like like you said, stereotypical, like the white
Deep.
kind of like that Halloween-esque type of skeleton.
Cool.
A little bit duller because he's not bleached, but
Oh.
it's that same like dull kind of off-white that your bones look like. But it is completely cleaned of all the dust and other such that had grown and had been on him. The robe is completely cleaned, looks like it's brand new. And for the picture, going going to grab this because
Why am I suddenly really scared of this guy?
He's friend-shaped.
No.
The only reason he's
the
not
dog,
feeling that is because
the dog guy
you
was
helped him.
friend-shaped. The
Why
dog
would you-
guy was friend-shaped. This is not friend-shaped. This
this guy is not
This is
friend-shaped
fear
at
Why
all.
would you ever be scared of a wizard skeleton?
Yeah. Come on.
I don't know.
I
They're
don't
very
know.
clean magic.
Don't be silly.
God damn it.
Fucking damn it, Joey.
Oh, that was good. I like that.
I hate that I also said that unironically
Yep. Oh. Oh.
Oh. Ooh. Ah.
Yeah, look.
Yes,
That's
there's
a-
the name.
Friendly.
Yep,
Hmm.
there's the name that I definitely don't know anything about. Yep.
Exathanter.
Exathanter.
Yeah, that's cool.
So that robe, while it's still a little bit torn apart in this image, this is the image that they have for him.
Mhm.
hmm
He looks much more cleaned up. But you do notice that like on his like the going across like the crown
Mhm.
of the head, yeah.
Okay.
And across like from the back to the front, there are like runic engravings all around.
Huh.
On his skeleton. And excuse me. They are glowing's maybe not quite the right word, but that's the best way to put it. Like ever so softly have like a faint light to them. As he is very obviously scanning around at every one of you.
Ah, damn it.
Sorry, I should have introduced myself. My name is Zophie.
You are a plasmoid, are you not?
Yes, you know of my kind. That's
Zealous.
unusual.
Yeah, Zila clocks that in.
I know many things.
Do you?
Okay.
Good to remember them now.
I do. Need to fix his token.
Oh.
There we go.
Okay,
Oh.
we're fine. We're fine.
Oh.
We're fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh.
We're not fighting yet.
Oh.
Um,
if you remember, then maybe you're gonna help us find something.
Do you?
But depends on what you are searching for
Well,
and why.
um,
How do you feel about Strahd van Zarovich?
Let's
Yeah.
ask that question first.
I do not care who he is,
Oh.
nor what happens with him.
Oh, that's interesting. Most people care
Well, that's
really
good
a
news,
lot
then.
one way or the other.
Right.
It was his own stupidity that he ended up in the situation he is in. It should be his own stupidity that ends whatever results may be of him.
Ah, then
What do
call
you
us
mean by-
stupid.
Wait, what do you mean by that? Did I come across? Hello?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you
What
mean
do
by
I
that?
mean by what?
What happened to him is his own doing. What do you mean by that?
He is the one who turned himself into whatever he is now.
How?
That was his own choice, and he shall live with it. I care little what happens with them men.
How?
The same way I imagine your friends here did. as he looks over at the three of them in a triangle.
Hey.
Do I pick up specifically all three?
He looks like and kind of gestures in that direction of the three of them. Whether it's hard to say if he's necessarily pointing at Sophie. He's just kind of gesturing in that direction because they're all in that direction.
Convenient.
Convenient.
Do you mean the gifts? Whatever they're called downstairs? But Sophie didn't take one.
So he took
Did
one
you?
of the gifts.
So,
Correct.
right. Well,
He
we
took
do not want to.
one and then freed whatever was inside of it.
Oh.
Interesting.
Oh. So he didn't just make a deal, he let out whatever they are? That seems bad.
What was in those?
Is that the one that we found that was destroyed?
I will
Oh,
tell you
that's a
what you
good
wish
idea.
to know. If your friend will return my spell book she stuck in her bag.
Wait, what spell book?
As he looks right at Zila.
Zila.
Awkward.
Ah.
Did you find the spell book, Zila?
I did. Exothanter is the name then.
That is my name, yes, though I have not gone by it in several centuries.
She chastises us for stealing.
You get.
Zila
Well, I guess she did too.
Exactly.
Such a steely look.
I get nervous and go over
All
here.
right.
Uh,
I'll give you back your book. But in turn, knowing what happened with him and the location of the Sun Sword. You don't care about what
Fine.
happens to Strahd, so
No, I do not.
Zila hands the book back.
And he will... Actually, as you, pull it out of your bag, it just moves to his hand on its own.
Fancy.
And he slides it inside of somewhere on his robe.
Fun.
His book pocket.
He's got a
The
rib
book
cage. It's
pocket.
good for storage.
Yeah, the
yeah,
book
he's
pocket.
got a
All
rib
good
cage for
wizard
that.
robes.
Have an extra dimensional pocket.
Or just a
Obviously.
good
course.
pocket. Also fine. Yeah.
Now then... As far as to what he did, I do not know entirely the details. What I do know is that he came here seeking power and knowledge, same as most anybody else who comes here. And in an attempt to gain it, made a bargain with one of the powers that reside in those sarcophagi. I believe its name was Vampire.
Hmm.
Upon doing so, he struck his brother down and brought his blood here and poured it on the sarcophagi, at which point he was transformed into what he is. And the sarcophagi broke, freeing the entity within. He now is,
Go ahead.
I guess you could call him a champion of whatever that entity may be or may once have been.
Hmm.
So Does curious. Oh, I'm blanking on his name right now, and I have to download the notes.
What? Who?
What are you trying
Why am I so dumb? Zila's patron.
Sergey?
Sergey. Yeah, does Sergey react at all?
Sergey
Or is he still
is
napping?
still unresponsive.
Hmm.
Cool. Great. Awesome. Love
Oh.
that. Anyways. Interesting. So that thing that was... Is it an actual physical entity? Should we be worried about it?
I suppose it was at one point. Whatever it is now is not that. It's more of a... I guess the best word to call it would be a spirit. But that's not quite a good way to describe it either.
Hmm.
At one point, those entities were gods.
Huh.
But that was millennium ago, at best. The wizards who used to inhabit this place trapped all of them within those sarcophagi in an attempt to seal them away. As you can see, that worked real well.
Mm-hmm. And Zila is now looking at Zophie quizzically because going over what was just said.
What kind of gods were they?
I do not know. Not a fact I can't remember. I do not know what entities they were. There's no recorded record of any of them having existed. Whatever records there might have been was most likely destroyed in an attempt to purge them from memory.
Hmm. Do you think that Strahd would have done that?
No, this was done long before him, probably by the wizards at one point,
Ah.
if not even before them.
Oh. Okay.
Those dark powers have never had, have not had any sort of worshipper for countless millennia. Aside now the one with Strahd, though I do not necessarily consider him a worshipper, more just a mutually beneficial relationship.
Huh.
And the Sun Sword. That's the real
Ah.
reason why we're here.
Yes. Give me a moment. And he floats over toward this wall, where he draws a sigil in the air, and the wall opens. And he goes
Zila rolls
inside.
her eyes.
After about a minute or two, he comes back out and turns around and draws the sigil again, and the wall closes behind him. Now, I believe that this is what you seek, and he will hold up the sun sword.
Oh, thank God.
What
It's not
form of
Yes.
sword does this
But-
take?
What? So, the interesting thing about this sword,
Uh-huh.
it has no blade.
Mm.
The sword does not have a blade. Here's the picture of reference.
Wait, D, was this
The
what...
sword is simply a hilt.
I'm
Question,
saying
D,
nothing.
was this
Nope.
what you were using as...
I say nothing.
Never mind. It's nothing. Anyways,
Nothing.
carrying on.
Don't worry about it.
It's a lightsaber. I mean,
Yeah.
That's a hilt.
That is
Correct.
only a hilt. That does not.
Very astute of all of you. And
Where's the sword part?
if he could roll his eyes, it looks like he's rolling his
The
eyes.
glowing gets highlighted around in a circle.
Literally. Like, the glowing goes from looking this way to up and back down.
love it.
The as he is holding on to it, the blade or the hilt suddenly glows right where the blade would be, and suddenly a pure, almost golden yellow blade appears out from it.
Shit.
Oh.
I believe this is the item you're seeking, correct? This
Looks
blade
very
is
sunny.
very bright.
It appears so.
Yes.
I see. Well, and he will dismiss the blade, and you will see it just kind of, not like a lightsaber, it doesn't retract.
Damn.
I know that's where it's going.
Let's go.
I knew that's where it was going.
That's how it
Um,
acts in our brains. Just saying.
That's fine, but that's
Nah,
The
it
blade
dissipates into
almost seems-
stardust.
the blade almost seems to dissipate into like just like a richer sparkles. That's not what I'm looking for.
Oh, like a fairy
Um,
fire almost.
Yeah, almost that kind of effect where it just kind of like
Poops.
dissipates into the air.
Do I see
Um,
it any differently?
No,
Okay.
it looks exactly like it's described. You do not see a blade on this hilt.
Is it extra
Okay.
shiny into his true sight eyes?
Nope, even
So
in true sight, it does not look any different.
Does
It
his
is a
body
solid hilt.
shiver from it?
Hmm.
No.
Yeah, interesting.
Hmm.
Yes, that is what we're looking for.
So if we could have that, and then we will be on our way and be out of your temple.
By all means, I suppose.
Great.
Though there might be one thing that you wish to know before you go. Not because I care about what happens to you,
Well, thanks.
Well, he likes us.
but
We'll take it. So regardless, sure. Yeah.
I more so do not want more people disturbing my temple.
Understandable.
If you have a possibility of doing it, then so be it. Follow me. He will begin to float his way through all of you.
Oh.
Um,
following.
Following.
Yep. I'm going to. I got to move a wall out of the way.
I got one.
He will
I
move
got
you
the
all
other.
back. He will have you all follow him through various tunnels back out into the
Yeah.
Uh,
How does he
He's a much better
react?
tour guide
Library.
than I ever was.
How does he react to
tend to
his destroyed, flattened?
He doesn't. He doesn't.
he
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 doesn't.
doesn't he
Yeah.
doesn't seem to care.
That's
Wow.
fair.
He's over
Um,
people being in his place. He can
He's
fix
like,
it himself.
whatever.
Probably.
You know, honestly,
he can probably
Yeah,
fix
he
it
can fix
himself.
himself.
sorry about his statue. It was.
I elbow you. He doesn't know.
That statue
was
was
like
not
that when we
mine.
got
I
to you.
do not particularly care.
Oh,
Good
Okay.
to know.
But I will restore it nonetheless, simply so this place is back in order. This place has fallen to the wayside in the probably 500 years or so since I can remember.
by the way, if you don't mind me asking, how did you lose your memories? I don't remember.
God damn it.
I don't
Quite
remember.
frankly, I am not entirely sure. Most likely just time spent here.
I see.
This place in general does strange things to one's mind.
We've noticed.
I suggest you either find a way out of here or die before that happens.
Thank you for the follow, Mr. Chris.
Getting
Right.
out seems like the
Hope
better
you
option.
enjoy the D&D.
That is the ideal outcome, yes.
So be it. I do not have that problem. Although that probably would have been easier than sitting and going senile for a few hundred years. I'll consider that next time. And he will float his way over to a bookshelf. And will grab a book off of the very top, bring it over.
One of the few books that we did not take. Nice.
Correct. Now, this book here contains something called the Ritual of Binding. It was supposedly what the ancient wizards used to bind those things to the sarcophagi. Whether it actually works or not, I don't know. But it seems like it would at least be useful to you.
We'll definitely take it. Or, yeah, we could use that if
Thank
we
you.
needed to then. We appreciate that.
And he will hand it over to Mikhail. Since just because Mikhail's the one that's there.
Mm-hmm.
And it is a pretty decently thick book. And it's old. The leather is very worn. The pages are very yellowed with age. It is still if you open it up, it is still decipherable. But you can tell that this book exceeds anything you have seen so far. That should get you at least a chance.
And any of us can use this?
Thank you.
I do not know. Perhaps as you read through the ritual, perhaps you'll be able to figure out what you all can do.
Noted.
Fair enough.
Alright.
Okay.
Though I would hazard to guess that a group consisting of 2 people who can do telekinesis and 1 who's a werewolf, you're probably pretty good odds.
Thank you.
Alright.
Okay. Maybe we can't kill him. We can find him. That's an option.
I'm not sure if that would break this whatever cursed land area, but we could try it.
Would
Yeah.
have options.
Mm-hmm.
In
That's
case we can't kill him.
or at least bind the thing that empowers him.
Perhaps, yeah.
If you are talking about attempting to use him to assist you in this ritual, that is not going to work. The only way you're going to be able to get a vampire is to kill Strahd in the first place and then find vampire.
And then
This is not for binding Strahd.
Oh,
Okay.
The plan was to
Two
kill
steps.
Strahd anyway, so that is fine.
Gotcha.
Okay.
so vampire is the real enemy.
Make it stick.
Huh.
If that is how you wish to see it.
Hold on.
Huh.
Damn, are you still thinking about fixing Strahd, Sophie? With my 4 insight.
No. I'm just gonna use
Okay.
passive, whether
Yeah,
I'm
no,
lying or
that's
not.
That's fair.
On a 4.
With a 4. Anyways.
No idea. Impossible to read in
No
this
idea.
moment.
That's fine. I have other things that are concerning Zila right
Yeah,
now.
makes sense. Can't imagine.
Uh-huh. Alright then. Well, thank you for the assistance.
Thank you. And yep.
We will be out of your hair, or I guess out of your head. We'll leave now. We'll get
Yeah. As long as there's not a heavy snowstorm, if it's heavily snowing out, we may stay for one more rest, but we'll be out of here shortly.
So be it. The monsters will not bother you. I will ensure of it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Especially tell the one
And
that
he
wears
just
the
thought he
glasses
just keeps
that
floating
okay, bye.
away.
Okay.
I want to tell him
well.
we killed most of the monsters already, but that is okay.
We,
I'm sure he already found out.
We should go check what the weather's outside is like. See if we can.
Druidcraft.
Ah.
Ah!
Yeah, one of its most useful abilities. Don't you have to be outside for that cantrip?
Not
Or
necessarily.
No.
does it work indoors?
It just
There's
says you know
no
the
reason
weather in
to.
the
Oh,
current
okay.
area.
All right, I
Yeah.
genuinely don't remember. It doesn't get used often.
No, especially not for this.
Look, I don't really have the option to use it in Tarandel that often, okay?
No, it's understandably. Yeah.
Trust me, I
It's
would
usually
use
pretty
it if
good
I
what
could.
the weather is.
Nah. it's
So I just
yeah.
realized it predicts the weather for the next 24 hours. I imagine it animates like
Yeah,
Get
it
an hour
does.
by hour
if it's,
So,
if it's
yeah, so
light-
what it
Yeah.
explicitly says, the effect might manifest as a golden orb for clear sky, a cloud for rain, snowflakes for snow, or
Yep.
so on.
Yeah, but
Yep.
it like predicts the next 24 hours, so it's gotta
Uh-huh.
it's gotta be like bright and sunny, then go into dark and whatever
Yeah,
form it
it
takes.
would.
Yeah.
Barovia.
It's just
sunny.
a snowflake.
What the fuck are you talking
It's
about?
just
It's just a
It's
Bro.
just gonna snow.
Is it a big snowflake?
Is the snowflake like blowing around in circles really quickly?
Nope, it's just a kind of medium-sized snowflake.
Okay, that's
Okay.
about average by the sounds of it.
I guess we shouldn't be surprised. Let's go check to see what it's actually like, eh?
Yeah, let's go take a look.
Boop 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 boop.
Boop, 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 boop.
Oh my gosh, are we actually leaving this place?
Wee!
I'm going back
No.
to yep.
Temple?
Impossible.
I'm going back to the warm room.
The warm room.
The warm room.
Yeah.
Where are you
Barbarian.
guys now?
Barbarian.
Bottom left.
I
The
mean, it was warm
barbarian
in
room in the
with
bottom
left.
fires
Yeah,
and
the
then
very
there's no fires
first
going on
combat.
there.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm bringing the NPCs. I'm on my way.
Cool, cool.
Someone took Vasilka from me.
I took Vasilka from you. I stole
Okay. Well, what does it look like outside, DM?
How bad is it?
It doesn't appear to be super bad, but it is cold.
Hold on. I have the ability to know this. What time is it? Yeah,
About 2 o'clock
uh
p.m.
we might want to wait until tomorrow.
It might get dark rather soon, yeah. If that's
Yeah. We might be better off holding out and leaving tomorrow morning when we can make the most of the daylight.
That's probably a fair assessment.
He said nothing's
We're
gonna.
not going to be. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nothing's gonna bother us.
yeah. Let's just get comfortable for a bit.
We should still keep watches, though. I don't trust that that is actually true.
Yeah, yeah. We definitely should keep watches.
Zophie.
You
Yeah,
guys-
that's probably fair.
Covered up the statue back there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
And we left the cloak, unfortunately.
we did.
Oh my God! Did he lose his memories because he lost that saving throw? Is that what happened?
Oh my god!
Pretty funny.
Oh,
That'd be
feel like
funny.
he
That's what
would've
happens.
lost- I feel like if he
He got
lost
trapped by
that,
his own statue.
I feel like if that was the case, he would have still been there when we.
Yeah, there were like
met him.
Like the other
skeletons
dead
in front of the
skeleton that was-
statue.
But he
like,
can't
just
die.
stood
Yeah.
there
That's
until
probably
they
how
died.
he died,
It doesn't.
though.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I think he would still be standing there.
Maybe. Maybe.
Like, I don't think there's a saving throw for that by yourself, really, once you're in it, so.
Yeah.
Maybe
Well,
once every 100 years.
Maybe. Yeah,
Maybe,
like
but it's not good.
eventually you
It's basically
probably.
you're dead.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I'll let y'all know once you're not in here any
Cool.
longer.
All right, that's
Yeah.
fair.
Ah,
Once we're
thanks.
making our way down the mountain, that's fair.
Yeah, that's fair. Zophie.
Yeah. You should get to rest first. I'm sure you're tired.
What did he mean when he was looking at you three in regarding to the gifts?
What do you mean?
Not to mention, you were able to restore his memory?
Yeah, the tour worked. It was a really good idea.
Mikhail said it was you.
Well, I found the thing that happened to jog his memory.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, I did give a very nice tour. I must say.
It was a good tour. I was very impressed.
Then why would he look at you regarding?
It's a good tour.
Then why would he look at you regarding the gifts? It
I
doesn't make any sense.
just happened to be standing near Harrigan and Mikael.
No,
and-
he looked at each of you.
I
Same amount.
think you're overthinking it.
All right. I'm just concerned, that's all. It's just weird that he would do that.
He's a millennial's old skeleton. I think there's a lot of weird things about him.
Well, once he got his memory, it seemed like he knew what he was doing. But
Yeah.
mannerisms are hard to determine with skeletons. Maybe I am overthinking things. A lot has happened.
Yeah, it's been a crazy past few days. How long have we been in here?
Look, forever.
Three, 4, 5 days.
Feels
At least 3,
I lost track.
I feel.
Yeah, get some rest. Let's take watches.
Since Sophie wants Zila to take a rest, she will be taking a rest first. But first, DM,
Yes.
internal monologue
Mm-hmm.
to Sergey. Are you awake?
If you could poke your brain internally.
I mean, she's a slime. She probably
Sort
could
of.
just like.
I'd rather not to be right now. I'm so tired.
But it's more incorporeal. I guess you could look at necklace.
Yeah.
We were able to find the sword. Just wanted to let you know.
Cool. I will tell you all about it after I sleep more.
Alright. I have other questions, but get some rest.
He is already snoring.
You guys see an exasperated sigh from Zila.
Harrigan,
And sleep.
Harrigan, why don't you stay up with me for the first watch?
You know, I was going to suggest I stay up. I don't mind staying up with you.
Yeah. Yeah. Good.
Okay.
All right.
I will sleep then. Okay. Right there. Perfect. If the fire's not lit, I'll light up the fire. Just FYI.
Okay. Yeah, it's easy enough to relight.
We have kits for that. It's fine.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
really crap.
Surely we have.
We
Yeah.
have
We have druid
spells,
craft.
we have
Yeah,
druid
there's-
craft.
There's enough
Tinder
things
box,
that you
we
can
got
relight the
torches.
fire. It's
We got
fine.
old bones. We can figure it out. So.
We're level 8. We got
Yeah.
this.
We can
Yeah.
light a fire.
Alright.
The hardest thing a group can do.
Actually, we're
light a
level
fire.
9, I believe.
Uh,
so it's even
Yeah, you're level 9 now.
Level 9.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So-
better
Ooh.
fires.
Zophie will wait till everybody has kind of like she takes some notes and writes some notes in her book, but waits till everybody falls asleep, specifically seeing if Zila has fallen asleep yet.
Zila's
It-
asleep.
Good, good. I'm also percepting specifically. Mikael, are you asleep?
Yeah, is asleep.
Okay.
So Harrigan,
Yeah.
earlier I asked you about a favor I need to ask. I found something interesting that I'm trying to do some notes, you could call them. But I need something from you.
This isn't going to be a weird request, is it? Oh god.
Yeah, it is.
Oh. What,
It's
Yeah.
it's like an alchemical thing, and they sometimes need weird like ingredients.
Mm. What do you need? My toenails?
Your blood.
What the fuck? Show me your fucking teeth. Do you have fangs? Are you a vampire now?
No, you see, she'll like open her mouth. There's no fangs or anything.
Ah,
She
you
can
know,
make her
Mouthful.
own things if she wanted to.
yeah, sorry about that. It kind of also dawns on me, and he opens his mouth and points out his fucking fangs.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Well, that's kind of why
That's
I need
why.
yours.
Oh. Come on. Okay, how much do you need?
About a quart or so.
Oh. Oh, I don't want to do this right before we go on a fucking 1,000-mile walk through the fucking snow.
Oh, I'll make it up to you. With this money, I'll buy you the best meal we can find in a town. I know that doesn't mean much.
Tell you what, there's one other way you could help me.
What do you want?
I want to go get Miguel's cloak back, and I don't want to end up like the living skeleton. Help me?
Okay, let's go do that, and then you help me.
Okay. I cast Find Familiar. I leave my owl sitting here, so at the very least we have something.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
And you guys are gonna
Yep.
go take a peek. All right.
Yep.
I need. I'm assuming you're trying to do this stealthily.
Help.
No. He said
What?
things wouldn't attack us.
We're trying to stealth out of the camp, I assume.
Has
Oh,
the
yes,
party
away
been
from our
sleeping?
friends.
Yeah.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Our
That's what I was
perceptions.
asking.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yep,
sorry.
Hold on. Let me check real quick.
You don't happen to
I
have
know
Pass Without a
that-
Trace, do you?
Well, yeah, that's what I was thinking. That Zila, she's pretty
Yeah,
observant. Even though she's asleep, I don't want to test it.
that's a good point.
Combat, Pass Without a Trace. Looky.
Add 10.
Yes, sir.
What do we get from your Hearth and Home passive to notice things,
Plus
by
5
the way?
perception.
Yeah, I think it's just a +5.
Now, link that. Does it say you need to be conscious?
Yeah. Well,
No,
Hearth and
let's
stuff.
check.
Hearth and Home is supposed to be for
Hearth
long
and-
rest. It doesn't matter if you're.
Please link it, Druid.
I'm trying to figure out. Is that good enough? Does that pop up for you guys?
No.
No.
Really?
There's a
Okay.
little. There's a little.
There is not.
Exclamation. Top right. Of
There
it.
is
If
not-
you click into the.
There's
There
not
is
on
not.
this.
All right, I'll
Really?
Google it.
No, hold on. I can just copy it and paste it.
I could
I
have
had
sworn
to-
you've
I
been
had to
able
find
to in the
that.
past.
Not this. No.
Yeah. Hearth and Home. Yeah.
+5.
Yeah, it doesn't say you need to be conscious.
That's passive, yeah.
So essentially, I'm just gonna roll with a +5 to stealth because essentially 5 of it is being offset by Hearth and Home.
Hold on. You and your allies gain +5 bonus to Dexterity Stealth. So
Oh, we get.
And
You
wisdom
still get
perception.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait.
so,
You have a
so
bonus to
that,
stealth.
It doesn't
that
matter.
cancels- yeah,
it
yeah,
it doesn't matter.
That's what I was
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
to say.
Okay,
So,
okay.
Do your rolls.
All right.
Stealth.
I forgot that part.
Yep.
Okay, I didn't add the +10. Ooh, that's a low roll. 21 though.
Mhm.
Still
Let's
beats my
see. 20. That is my total of 17.
Ooh.
But when you're asleep, you have a -5 to passive.
Okay, then I
Ah.
don't notice.
Ah.
That is how sleep functions. Is you have a -5 to your passive
Whoo, we just barely sneak out.
because
Yep.
you're technically unconscious,
Hey, you're asleep.
so you're not aware of
I
everything.
guess.
So you have a penalty.
I believe
As
it's
we-
up this way, yeah.
As we walk past, I'm so bad with names.
Basilica?
Basilica.
Vasilka. Yes. As we walk past Vasilka, you're in charge. Be right back.
And we quietly.
Kind of looks and kind of nods at you, very confused.
Okay.
And
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay. All right.
Up,
So I'm just gonna get my telekinesis around you at the ready.
Okay. And I'm going to close my eyes and stick my hands out and feel around.
That's a good
Until
idea.
Yeah.
I'm averting my gaze as I walk in.
Ow.
I'm like just looking at like Harrigan's feet as he moves
Ow.
forward, so I can tell where he is.
Ow. Oh, I think I got it. And I rip it off.
And I need wisdom saves from both of you. Because it
What?
does not matter if you can't see
Oh,
it.
No!
Covering it suppresses it. If it is visible in the room, the spell effect exists.
Fuck!
Ah.
Oh, please, one of us. Just one of us. It's a wisdom?
Oh,
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Oh my
You
god.
succeed.
Oh shit.
We both
Well,
look up, look at the statue, look at each other with you having it in your hand. Let's go.
Let's go! Wait, I don't have my character. Let's go!
It's just that like realization of, oh, that could have been bad.
Yeah.
Oh
the,
my god.
the description of this, I'll read this because you're past that area now. No,
Yeah.
you're not going to go back that way. Covering the statue or removing it from the area suppresses the magic. It doesn't state you have to see it. It says any living creature upon entering the room
That's fun.
makes the check.
Oh my god.
Oh, before we go back,
No?
well, it's gonna hurt a little bit.
Sounds kinky.
We should.
Sorry.
Yes,
I'm sorry I'm interrupting.
You
No,
have
it was
a
perfect.
point.
Thank you, Becky.
Here, let me take a seat.
Yeah. And Sophie's gonna take the next however long it takes, to get 1 quart of let me read the wording on
That's a
this.
lot of fucking
A
blood.
lot.
That's a lot of
That
blood.
is so fucking much
It's
blood.
a lot of blood. Right?
Oh my god.
Yes,
Yeah,
a
I think the
quart.
human body only has what,
How
4
much
or 5
is-
quarts?
When you donate blood, it's what, an ounce?
Usually a-
that they ask for.
well,
No, it's not an
Oh,
No,
ounce.
it's a pint of
usually a
blood.
pint.
It's a pint,
It's a
yeah.
If you do a double, it's a quart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
We
Ziggy,
That's still a
Volume
lot,
4?
though.
That's a lot of blood.
It's a lot of blood.
Yeah.
Mhm.
how much
a lot
blood
of
is in
blood.
the average human body?
10 milliliters.
The average human body is approximately 4.7 to 5.5 liters or 1.2 to 1.5 gallons of blood. in use or
Only a gallon of blood?
So you're taking one
So it's like-
1/4 of this man's blood, basically.
Like
I'm
1
small.
What,
This is probably
1.5?
closer
So
to a
it's like an
third.
eighth of
He's
his
little.
blood.
I imagine.
He's so
Just
whittle.
between-
I-
Yeah, this is like a
Small.
third of my blood.
I imagine we do it like over the course of like an hour or so. That way, like he doesn't faint. Just
Yeah.
but yeah. All right. As I get my 1 quart of blood from, well, the thing that applies.
Yep.
Okay.
And I immediately just like eat 5 good berries.
Yeah, that makes sense. You probably take some damage from it. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, if I faint, I could
Blood
just
loss
be
is
carried.
damage. I mean,
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's put that in there. Okay.
Ugh.
Harrigan, for 24 hours, you were under the effect of this.
What is this?
What
Hey, that's
is?
from Baldur's Gate. Gate.
Yeah.
Everything is -1.
I need
know that
wait, really? Hold on.
Yeah,
No?
that is bloodless, right?
Yep.
No?
It wasn't Baldur's Gate.
Oh, maybe. Actually, wait.
It is a
Minus
-1
to
to
all.
attack rolls, saving throws, and ability checks for the next 24
Yep.
hours.
It's global -1.
I know
Damn.
that one. I mean, I have finished the game, but I do know that.
Thanks.
My character's
I'll
not on all the time in our shared campaign, so it's
once
fine.
I
I mean,
get once I still need to do some research, but I'll let you know before before it's done.
Yeah, now that you've drained me of all of my blood, I have to know, what is this for?
Like I said, I found some notes of some kind for alchemical region, and that's one of the regions.
Yes,
they're weird. They're it'll help us. It should help us.
Mia's calling bullshit from far
Well,
away.
Ow,
Alright,
snuck up on me. Sorry. Oh.
you know, I
I mean-
suppose I don't care one way or the other, but
We need everything we can to beat Strahd, right? Just putting in my extra effort, and I'm asking your help for me to be able to do it. Sorry, but thank you.
I understand. I'm sure I don't need to point this out to you, but just remember that now we know Strahd von Bitchev whatever got this way because of these fucking amber statues, and just be careful, okay?
Yeah, and thanks for not saying anything to her. I don't want to worry her.
It's alright. I'm going to go to bed now.
Yeah, I'll stay up for the rest. You you
I'm
will
assuming you guys are back in the room, right?
he
I
will
would hope so.
carry him back with telekinesis.
How do you enter the room?
I attempt to stealthily.
He's asleep. He's unconscious. You don't have pass without a trace.
You're right, I don't.
Accurate.
Is he?
Oh my god. Well, I mean, I would have been taking damage throughout that whole thing, so probably would have dropped the concentration.
I also said we stayed there for like an hour, so over time it lasts
Oh,
for an
yeah.
hour, so it would have
Yeah.
dropped. So that's fine. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh.
I
Fuck.
stealthily carry you in with telekinesis and place you over there.
And the thing with, because he is part rogue, has a 17, making the passive a 15 or 17. However, he's also asleep and snoring, which lowers the passive by 5, like everything else does passively, making it a
Is a
12.
sleeping body being taken into the vicinity of another sleeping body ever going to wake them up?
Depends on how loud you snore, man.
That's a good.
I am
point.
a 4 to 3 foot rabbit.
And
Probably
it's
not that
canon that
loud.
you snore loud.
Oh, is it canon?
I can comment on it all the time.
Well, at
Yeah.
this point, you're probably used to it.
I don't know.
You're eating the gingerbread man.
Anyways,
Mhm.
DM,
Makes
what
a
happens?
good argument.
No. He has to die slowly.
My
Let's
God.
see.
Look,
That's
you've never
fine.
gotten
That's-
exhausted
That's
because
okay.
my snoring keeps you up.
There you go. Now you can have him.
I just want.
Oh, okay. You just want to kill him outright. Well, you're just cruel.
For the sake of it, do you want me to roll stealth?
You are good.
Okay.
I rolled the die on my side.
Cool. Anyway, who's next watch?
I place you down over there. Could I? I wake Irina and nobody else.
Okay. Irina wakes up. Okay.
Hey,
Sure. Hi.
good morning.
Morning. Yes.
It's, your time for watch. Harrigan turned in a little bit early. He was tired.
Yeah. Okay. Somebody else awake?
Right. Yeah, I'll get DeRosta up.
Okay.
Because it's my time.
Yeah, it's, your turn. I'm gonna
find out one of these days, bitch.
I ain't fucking waking your ass and Mikhail's a risk. I'm gonna fucking wait.
I'm gonna fucking find out.
Alright. And
I am creative, sir. I will find a way.
and
I'm just gonna do a little bit of a Does it seem like she's acting weird?
That's a +5 to that. Oh, no,
There is
it's
a +5.
not. Sorry.
That's an insight. Yeah.
Yeah.
let me here.
Are you acting guarded?
As she like wakes you up and you're kind of being roused, it feels almost like she didn't want to wake you for some reason. That's the only thing you really catch. Do you say anything before she heads over?
Okay. I'm just going to. You go to sleep. I'll take care of it. No problem.
Yeah, thanks. And she'll then make her way over. And rest. DM, quick question so I can prepare.
Uh-huh.
Is the spell once per long rest?
Yes.
Okay. I will, and I have to choose it to use before the day, not in the moment, correct?
Correct. Yes, it is a choose before the day starts.
Okay. I thought so. I will prepare that and send you my spell. Go ahead, DeRosta.
Is there still a thing that's active right now because he's sleeping now, or like because of the checks that were failed?
Yeah, no, it's still active.
The hearth and stuff is still
Hearth and
there.
home is just
That
passive.
just happens.
Yeah.
It just happens.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Gonna
I'll just
roll
keep out of watch, I
Irina's
suppose.
perception
Okay.
here.
Yeah.
Rolled a nat 1.
Cool.
He doesn't see nothing.
Irina, your eyes are supposed to be open when you take a watch, you know.
Oh, sorry. It's just. Oh, I'm so tired tonight. Oh, it's like I'm struggling to keep my eyes open. I'm so tired. I don't know why. Didn't even
it's
fight
been a long
yesterday.
time in this temple. It's
They,
probably been a lot. You're not used to, I would assume traveling this much, are you not?
no, at least not normally by foot. I've never come up this way. The most I've ever been is Valaki. I also don't normally wear this armor either. This stuff is heavier than it looks, you know that?
It looks heavy, because I do not wear that kind of armor, so I would assume it is heavy, yes.
It's not a... it is definitely not light, that's for sure. Anyway,
What are your thoughts on how the wizard skeleton person described the events?
eh, would it be weird to say that I feel like I knew?
Given your history, I do not think so. That would make more sense to me than you not knowing.
Like, I don't know... I don't exactly know how I know. I just feel like I know. Or I knew. It's still a weird thing to describe. It's like a part of me knew, and the part of me had no idea.
I would assume that something like that was not told in the general, regular Barovian stories.
No.
For
No,
your
that's
noble knowledge.
for sure.
Yes.
No, that is not talked about at all. That is just a weird thing to think about. Because technically I lived it, but I didn't at the same time. It's like a really bad case of deja vu.
Well, I think if anything comes up that you need to get off your chest, or if you need to help talk things through, or just, take time to think, you can just let us know. At least I can help. I'll be able to listen.
That sounds good. It's just a strange... This whole thing has been very strange from the start. And I don't quite know how to describe 90% of it. Also, if you would have told me I was going to experience these things at some point, I would have called you crazy. So, you know.
If we had known, we would have also thought we were crazy, I would imagine.
Good point. But I will be glad to get back out of this temple, although I'm not looking forward to going through the cold again.
No, the cold and I do not do well together. It is hard to light candles in a snowstorm.
Oh, I can imagine so. Did you try to do that the whole way up here?
I did try. I don't know how successful I was. I
Didn't
think a
even
couple of
notice.
days they got blown out, so
Why do you do that?
I have just done it for so long. I'm scared to stop doing it. Because I do not know what might happen.
Okay. But how do I say this? If you have done it for so long, why did you start doing it?
That is a very long story.
If you
But
do
it is
not
something
wish to
we-
share, that is fine.
It's just it takes forever to explain, but it is something that I learned to do over a time period of lots of study and trial and error, and it was very helpful at the time, and so I continue to do it.
Ah, I see. Well, if that's how you, if it helps you, then go ahead. Yeah, I don't really care.
It does
it
not
helps
really
you,
hurt anybody
sure.
else to do it, at least myself included. So
Fair enough. If it helps you, then keep doing it. No harm in that. Right, anything else? That's kind of the end of what she had. Is there anything else
yep,
you want to talk
that'll
about?
fade out into our watches.
All right. We go to
I'm gonna
the next
wake up
watch.
Zila.
All right.
Mm,
I'll wake
okay.
up Mikael. Or Irene.
Hello, it is your turn to watch.
Hello.
Hello. Time to wake up. Time to watch.
Okay. Oof.
Zila kind of stands up and stretches.
Good morning, Zila.
Good morning. Or Snapshot. Wow.
Oh no.
Plus
what's that
5.
do?
11. I'm still waking up.
Yeah.
Da-da-da. I listen.
Hey, you got
Oh, man.
17.
Tempo.
Oh,
Congrats.
yeah, 17. Mikael, you notice Harrigan is like basically.
No, that's
using-
with the +5, guys.
I include the plus 5.
Oh,
Oh, 12.
Yep.
11 and
It's
12.
just a 12.
Fan fucking tastic.
I feel like you would still
He said the
notice.
monsters wouldn't bother us.
Yeah, we're taking a load off, man. We're tired
Hey,
too.
you know, we're chilling.
We're chilling. He said we should be fine, so we're fine, right?
Sure.
Surely.
Surely.
Anyways,
Anywho.
who has the Sun Sword right now, DM?
Interesting question.
Who did he hand it to? Like who? Yeah.
Probably you, seeing as you were the one standing next to him when he came out of the door, and you were the one that was asking for the trade.
Okay.
Bullshit.
Makes sense to me.
So yeah,
I
just
just
based
he
on
gives
that.
it to us. I don't know who it was specifically. Yeah. so
Yeah,
I
you
think
never
it was,
really specified who
It
had
didn't say
it.
anyone.
Yeah,
specific.
you're right. I mean, it probably would have been whoever would have taken it, but he probably would have been more disposed to give it to you since you were the one that had made the
Oh, Theo.
offer.
Yeah,
Done and done.
I keep on making fucking deals. I don't know what the fuck he was, and I made a deal with him too. Holy shit. Anyways.
Worked out fine.
So Zila pulls out the Sun Sword and looks at it. This was not what I was expecting.
I mean, it's sort of literal, isn't it?
It's a lot more literal than I was thinking. I thought it was just going to be a sword with, like, I don't know, a sun on its hilt. Or
Shiny, maybe.
Yes, shiny.
Made of gold, perhaps.
Something like that.
But hey. I guess
What do
it's
you
more
make-
helpful with a vampire.
Yeah. I mean, with the name Sunsword, I imagine it has something that will deal with, you know.
I mean, it's really bright.
No kidding. What do you make of that skeleton man?
Oh, he's like crazy or something. He lives out here in a weird temple and is a skeleton. I, frankly, don't want anything to do with it.
Yeah, it's odd, to say the least. Not what I was expecting to come across in here, but
I mean, what were you expecting, though?
I don't know. Just thinking out loud. We keep on running into people who attack us on sight. Heck, I mean,
Oh.
we even had like a dog man who did the same thing. And the person who doesn't attack us on sight is probably the thing that I would imagine would attack us on sight.
Sure. Most people are pretty cranky here,
Yeah.
to be frank.
I know I shouldn't be thinking about it anymore, but he kept. I don't know, maybe I am overthinking things.
What?
The gifts thing.
Oh. I don't know. Not really.
Yours wasn't destroyed when you took it, right?
No. But
Alright,
we
well,
didn't. He said that Strahd like came back and like gave it his brother's blood. Shit. I
Right.
mean, we didn't do any of that. You know.
Right. So
eating
whatever is in
family.
those things is still contained.
Presumably.
I'm wondering what the original wizards that he was referring to. I wonder what their main goal was here to begin with. Do you know anything?
Do
about
I
this
know anything,
place?
DM? Do I know anything about these ancient wizards of this place?
Let's see. You can roll a history at disadvantage.
That feels fair.
I mean, Mikael has lived in the area, so it's
Yeah, but you know, it's
fair
like
question
ancient
that maybe.
lore,
Yeah.
Correct.
so living.
Basically, the only real thing you know is that it was that they existed a few thousand years ago.
Sure.
And this was kind of their main headquarters, but outside of that, there's not much that's passed down about them anymore.
Sure. Not really anything. It's just a temple where wizards were, like a long, long time ago.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
crazy
just
shit.
interesting, is all. A place
Definitely.
like this having. And she'll raise her hands and do the quotations gifts in its basement. It's just a curiosity of mine now, but I guess I shouldn't be too curious.
I mean, I guess you could go take one if you were that curious, but I don't really think it's a good idea. Oh,
Zila will look at Sophie and go, she wouldn't want me to. Look, Sophie has helped me a lot. And just like it's a weird thing.
it works. You.
I kind of look to her as sort of a moral code kind of thing. Because Not that I need to now, but yes, when she met me, I had a thing for sticky fingers, but it was only things that I thought I would need. And I guess that's still with me, thinking that some of these things are what I might need. But she discourages me from it, so.
Oh.
I know she wouldn't ever take one, so.
2.
Good for you.
What was that, 10?
Zophie sneezes in her sleep.
Achoo.
Oh god. I'm gonna
Are
take
you
out.
okay?
I'm dying.
Okay.
The ever's so dry in this temple. It's really fucking with me.
Yeah.
No, it's the temperature
be out of it.
changes.
We'll be out of it tomorrow, which we're gonna have to travel in what's out there.
Yeah, it's gonna be really freaking cold, and I don't have my cloak.
Oh, that's true, isn't it?
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, I don't really have anything other than what I was given to wear up here, basically.
That's fun. I'm not going back in that crazy room with the weird statue, so
Yeah,
it is what it is. I knew what I was doing.
my mind is still fuzzy from that. Something about it looking amazing. I don't know.
Nope. Creepy and weird. Not going back in there.
That's fair.
Yep.
By the way, how are you doing? You again, back to the gifts thing. Nothing strange with you? Nothing.
Here's the thing. I'm weird and furry, but I sort of was like that already.
I mean,
this is like a new and uncomfortable kind, so I don't love it. But like, I don't know.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I'm like hairier than I was before. That happened when I was 13 too. So you know.
Puberty was a bitch.
Hi! He got turned into a werewolf and went to puberty at the same
Oh no, not the double whammy.
Damn.
It's both.
You know, that's
I don't love it,
fair.
but also I don't feel like bad or like weird, except for like just sort of stronger, hardier. So I don't know, worth it.
Okay,
I think it will make it awkward when we go back to town, though.
Yeah, that might
Actually,
be difficult.
I hadn't thought about that yet. That's going to be bad.
Maybe if we just say you haven't shaved in a while?
I don't know that that's going to work.
It's going to
Maybe-
have to work.
I'm gonna have someone is going to have to buy me a new cloak, and I'm just gonna put the hood up, I guess, and hope no one looks too close.
Well,
I'm not looking.
If I could, I would help you with some sort of alter self, but again, that's a spell that you cast on yourself.
I was about to
not
say,
others.
self is sort of in the name.
Yeah, there's not really anything I could help you with that.
It's okay, we'll figure it out.
Worst
Figured
comes to
everything
worst,
else.
You haven't shaved in a while.
Sure. I have a skin condition.
You have a skin
It's very
condition.
rude to
We
comment.
were up in the mountains and you just needed the extra hair. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
My body reacted. Oh well, it'll be okay. Maybe.
That's all Zila has. And yeah, I know guilt trip won't work if you're asleep, but still.
Guilt trip
It's out
on you,
there.
Chris.
It's out there. It's a guilt trip on you, Chris.
no, I'm
Not the
asleep,
character.
so I'm unaware. Ah!
Don't
All
worry.
right.
I'm am setting the groundworks. I will find out.
Building up to it.
Mm.
Building up to it. Gotta build up the drama first, man. Come on.
Ghost, have you looked at my message for spell? Discord.
Ghost?
He's looking.
Ah.
I need him to answer. Oh, here, let me. I need him to answer a question before I know what I'm taking, so it might take him a moment.
I mean, we could all wake up and start doing our morning routines.
Yeah. We can. It's
You're gonna end our watch, yeah.
if
Yeah.
Yep.
if the answer
are
is
done.
if the answer is no, I'm taking this one. Correct. I'm aware of that.
Yeah.
It's whether you would allow it to be
Yeah.
done or not in that fashion. Because there's debate. And so I need your ruling. Anyways, we can start waking up and role-playing while he decides.
Yep.
I have my backup if he says no.
So
We
how
go
shitty does
around and
Harrigan
wake
look right
people
now?
up.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, everyone.
Oh, man.
Does Harrigan look visibly like awful right now, or not really?
His expression looks meh.
Harrigan, are you
Do
okay?
you look like you're
Are
sick
you
right
okay?
now?
Gonna
Oh,
throw up?
it's Fine. No,
Are
no,
you ill? Did
no.
you catch like a weird temple cold or something?
Do you have
No,
Yeah,
no,
do you have a
no.
fever?
I think
Probably not.
the temple must just be getting to him.
Actually, that's a good point. Your cloak was keeping me really warm. Here you go.
How
Wait.
did you? What?
Cloak?
Yeah,
When did you get his cloak back?
don't worry about it.
I'm worried about it.
He's fine. He made it.
That would
Maybe
imply
I
you had
did
to go
catch
get
a
the cloak from the
cold.
statue room and then come back.
At the statue? No, no.
Then how did
Don't-
you get the cloak if you did not go back to the statue room?
Of course he went back to the station.
Magic.
Zila looks at Zophie.
Thank you, Harrison.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, if you look at me.
Mikael.
How did he get the cloak?
Actually, ignore that.
Oh, during our watch, we went and grabbed it.
God. That's Mikhail holding his back of his hand to your forehead, like you have a fever.
So, you guys just... Do you know how dangerous
I think he's
that
sick.
was?
We were only gone for a moment. I mean, we closed our eyes. We
Try
were
this.
fine.
It's my lay on hands
It does something
ability.
strange
Oh,
to your
thank you.
mind.
Oh,
We closed our eyes. We were fine.
we used magic. Don't lie to them. Pretend everything I'm saying is a nat 1 on deception.
I see. Oh, can you get rid of?
Uh,
Interesting.
I'm gonna try it.
Disease.
Can
Yeah.
cure
Have an
multiple
illness,
diseases and
as I would
neutralize
assume.
multiple poisons with a single use of lay on hands. Yeah.
I
I
think
mean,
it.
in
She can
Baldur's
say
Gate,
poison
you
or
can
disease.
use it.
That's up to
It's
the
up to the
DM.
DM's rule.
It's
Yeah,
up
does
to
that
the
count as
DM,
a poison
but
or
If
disease,
he
or was it
looks
more like
ill,
exhaustion?
And I can cure a disease,
No.
I'm gonna do it. So, yeah.
I mean, considering it's not from 5e,
Considering it's from
When you
Baldur's
look
Gate.
at all the Google results for Bloodless, it's not 5e, it's Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
I
is like
totally
5.
didn't get that idea from there because it's a
No,
really
totally not.
fun idea in situations like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
You didn't definitely think that I would be asking somebody for it.
I totally didn't think that that was going to be a thing, and so I figured, what could I do in place of
My
that?
medicine check was 14,
I mean,
by the way, so I don't know if that helps
yeah.
or not, but
it's how it works in Baldur's Gate, so I'm gonna allow it here.
Yeah.
Since it's a Baldur's Gate effect, I'm gonna allow
Instant
Baldur's
blood
Gate way of
transfusion
clearing
spell.
it.
That
to
makes
work.
makes
That's
sense to
honestly
me.
fair.
Yeah.
That's honestly very fair.
Oh, well, oh, I feel much better.
You look better. You have
Oh.
your bunny color back in your face better than it was before, even though you kind of did
Oh my
anyway.
God.
They're now
Your
bunny.
ears.
It has
yeah,
improved.
Good.
yeah. Mikael, did it feel like I had a fever through my layer of fur and your layer of fur?
You know, with all of that, it's hard to tell.
Yeah, that's fair.
Maybe it was warm, but maybe just my hand was warm. You know.
Yeah. That's
I think
fair.
that's
Anyway,
just
you're welcome.
fair.
Yay!
It was
Thank you.
It really wasn't that much of a big deal.
Good. I'm glad.
You look like
So-
you were dying.
Neither
Yeah,
of
that's
you,
unrelated. And
got
also
affected
doesn't
by the
matter
statue?
anymore.
Hmm.
Right.
Huh. Alright. Well,
Hi.
anyways,
okay.
well, it's a good thing that you guys are okay from that whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, like we said, magic. It was no problem.
Yeah,
Okay,
we were
that's
fine.
Also,
much better now.
We never looked
I'm
at
gonna make a
it,
circle
so.
of candles. Okay. I'm doing my morning ritual.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
after
surprised
Now
we
that I
did
got
that
rid of
too.
that, so okay.
after
Sorry.
they're ready, we should head out for the day.
I am not ready.
I said after
Yeah,
you're ready.
5
Actually,
minutes.
give me just a moment to because I feel like
Let
I should
everyone do
probably
their things.
change some
Mhm.
things around here. I probably am not gonna need that.
Do I have any ritual casts? Ritual casts would be nice if I had any. No, I do not. It's fine.
Yes, Mia.
Are you still setting up your candles, D?
Me? Yeah.
Yeah. Zealot's watched you a few times do this. She's gonna come over and help you out.
Oh, well, thank you.
Figure it's the least I can do.
There's just so many candles. There's a lot to put in a row, and you have to light them all and stuff, and keep them lit.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of work.
I imagine so.
If we had the full sunlight, it'd be much easier. I could just do it inside the sunlight. But, you know,
I don't think you're gonna get full sunlight
there is no
for
sun
at least
here,
a little
except for that
while
one spot.
longer.
The one part by that little pond. That was wonderful. Beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we can go back there at least for a little break, maybe.
I would not mind at all, actually. That is a lovely place to stay for a while.
At least as a break from the road. And then she will quietly watch you do your thing. As the DM and Tenkinos are still trying to figure out their spell situation.
I've pretty much got it
We're
sorted
almost
out.
we're
I'm
almost
locking in.
resolved.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just making my one last little but.
But what if this, DM?
They're back.
Could I have this, please?
But here
Spell.
is my final piece for the other
My final
side.
offer.
Okay,
After I'm
that's
done,
fair.
I,
All right.
I pull Zila aside
Yeah,
and I
that's
whisper
my
to her.
argument.
that
in that regard.
makes sense. You see,
Oh,
you
what?
see
You pulled
the good application it could have, though.
No, absolutely, 100%.
I finish my
I
thing, I'm gonna
100%
whisper to
agree with
you.
your reasoning.
Yeah,
I'm.
But
you don't want it
yeah,
to be.
that's
Yeah,
I'm
it was
going
a
to
good
whisper
idea,
to
right?
Jess.
It was a great
oh,
idea.
100%.
You're gonna whisper.
100%.
Okay, whisper me.
Yes.
Whisper me. Whisper
Yes.
me, please.
What?
100%. Great way of thinking of how to use that.
Yeah. Yep. All right.
Whisper me, please, D.
I'm working on it.
What are you whispering?
You gotta
Don't
find
worry
out.
about it. You kept interrupting.
Okay, well, you know, I'm figuring things out with the DM. Yeah, okay, I will prepare that other one then, because that's gonna help us get
Okay.
down much.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Okay. Can I get, when it's convenient for you, when we're, like, doing roleplay, can you add some kind of, like, marker for just, like, daily spell so I can mark off when it's
Yeah.
been used?
Yep, I can do that.
But, yeah, okay. I'm ready as far as...
I'm over here
Y-
just like
yeah, players.
whispering to Zila.
Zila will look at you and then nod her head and say, I'll find out. Thank you.
I will also nod my head.
Shit. Spiriters.
Well, we weren't done role playing.
I'm
Zila was
sorry.
being very kind and helpful, so you know what?
Yeah. Yay, long
Alright, I
rest.
just did the long rest.
Whoa.
And once we finish with our morning rituals, Harrigan gives everyone the daily good berry and
Ah, our daily bread berry.
yeah. Yeah.
Our daily bread berry.
Yeah.
Something else from a different video game. I don't
Yeah.
It's also part of a prayer, kind of.
know. Yeah. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, huh.
Cool. Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Gumiho. She banned a bot.
Oh,
Ooh.
nice.
Good job.
Woo! Banned bots. Anyways.
Yeah, I banned one earlier because I looked at the account and it was created 3 minutes before following me.
Congrats.
Suspicious.
That's not
And the name of the account was not the name in the avatar picture of the account. And I went, that doesn't add up right.
What's up, man?
Don't be
Yeah.
suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Anyways, we start our trek down. Yes?
Oh, Becky.
What?
That's
Oh, good.
up to
I am
you
ready
I
all.
now.
want to see great stuff. What happens?
So,
I mean,
this is what I
I
called it.
assume that Sergey doesn't want to talk to Zila because he's still sleeping. So we.
Well,
move on.
when you wake up in the morning, he is conscious. Finally.
Thank God.
That's good.
How do I know that he's conscious though? It's been questionable.
So it's more of like a sense that you get whether he's actively there or if he's not.
That is different for Zila.
Oh,
She would notice that.
So like it's more of like you are aware of whether he is like conscious and like paying attention, I guess is the better way of putting it, or whether he is
Conscious and aware.
if he is conscious and aware, or if he is unconscious or otherwise not paying attention for whatever reason that may be.
Interesting.
Because it's just part of your pact because he quite literally exists essentially with inside of you, as opposed to most patrons who exist outside in their own little wherever. You have a slightly different connection with him than most warlocks would to their patron.
I know. This
Aside
is
from a
great.
genie
I can
warlock,
talk-
genie warlocks have a
Be
whole
in
different kind of
my
connection.
heart.
I can talk to my patron. This is great. Let's be honest. That is a warlock's dream, just to be like, hey patron, hey patron, hey.
Yeah,
hey.
really. Like the only other one that really can do that at whim is the genie, because they
Mm.
carry the genie with them.
Mhm.
Depending on how you play that roleplay, yes.
Yes, there's obviously caveats to all of them, but like that'd be the
Yeah.
only one that kind of like I guess it lends
Urban
itself
did not
to being
carry her
that.
patron genie person with her. No.
Yeah. It just kind of lends itself to that kind of scenario.
Yeah, that's fair.
But
Anyways,
yours
if that's
exists
the
within your brain.
case-
Anyways, there's your daily temp, everybody.
Thank you.
you.
If that's the
Ooh.
case, Zila, as DeRosa, this would be taking place during DeRosa's meditation, because DeRosa takes like a few minutes to do hers.
A few minutes. It takes me. I gotta go through the cycle a few times, you know. So yeah.
Yeah. So, since Zila notices, how was your rest?
Who are you asking?
Sergey.
Sergey. You know, I've had better.
Sorry.
It's okay. I did it to myself, to be fair.
Was it a result of whatever you teaching me that ability?
Probably. That's very tiring. Also, your powers are weird.
Yeah, that's putting it nicely.
They're
I
very hard to
suppose.
control.
No kidding.
Like how do you have a thing that doesn't have a weight and you swing it? Like how does that work? It doesn't.
Like I
But
was
it does.
trying. Like I was trying to explain, it's about intent that I found.
Well, I
When
intended to
first-
hit the things, but I never did.
There's no easy way of explaining it.
Oh, that is fair. I'll have to try it sometime. This time I want to do it without your choice. It was kind of a special moment that we kind of needed it. Not a huge fan of like taking over your body. Kind of weird.
Right. And I suppose that answers one of my questions. Is how often that's going to happen.
Well, now that you know how to do it, I don't have to do it anymore.
Okay.
But if you ever want me to do it, you can ask. I do not make any guarantees I will hit anything in a combat, but I will try.
I'm sure if you were given the chance, you would be able to figure it out after practice, but I'd rather be in control of my body if that's okay.
Suit yourself. Suit yourself. There we go. I could not say that in an accent for some reason there. I struggled real
You
hard.
also hiccup too.
No, that was my brain glitching trying to say it.
Oh, okay.
My brain in real time
The brain
glitched
to
while
that
I was
brain.
trying to speak because I was like, I can't say this word.
So, at risk of this question being, I mean, I know I'm already weird, but what exactly does this make me to you? You technically own me, don't you?
I don't think that's quite how that works. I think it is more of a mutually beneficial arrangement. You get powers. I get to travel around and see things other than a stupid pond for 700 years.
700? Damn!
Yeah.
Damn.
He's more senile than that fucking skeleton.
Speaking of that pond, I think DeRosa might want to go back there. I don't know. But, so... Is there any way I'm supposed to address you? There's only ever been one kind of arrangement, I guess you could call it.
You could just call me by my name.
And you're okay with that?
I mean, the name I was given, so, you know, it's kind of the only choice I have.
I love how fucking sarcastic he is.
He's just so matter of fact.
Fucking pair. They're such a good fucking
See-
pair.
I love it.
Mhm.
Irina is my self-assert of getting to be able to push you guys along places. Sergey is my self-assert of I just get to be sarcastic as much as I want to with
They're
you
such
with
a good
him.
pair. They're such a
It's
good
so much fun.
pair.
There's a reason I was really glad when you were like, you can pick the picture. I was like, all right, I know who I'm doing.
All right, bet. Done and done.
I got an excuse to bring Sergey the rest of this campaign.
Let's go.
Yeah, for just in case the others haven't picked up on it, I literally went to him and said, I want to be a warlock, you get to pick my patron.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh. And I went,
Risky move.
ooh. Uh-huh.
It was a very risky move. It could have gone so
I
poorly.
trusted the DM, and it worked out.
I
Strahd
trusted
becomes your
the
patron.
DM.
Okay.
But,
Well,
I mean,
I feel like he'd be that kind of fuck around and find out.
oh, yeah. It was one of those things that it's like, to my knowledge, there's only a few entities, but he knows more entities in the realm. So it felt like not only trust the DM, but also he knows more.
Yep.
He knows what entities would be willing to make a deal.
Yeah.
So.
And which entities are willing to give gifts.
Gifts. Anyways.
what? What?
Anyways, about the Sun Sword.
Oh yeah, that's a sword. That was my sword. What about it?
I mean, we just got it, and I don't know. It felt right to tell you.
Oh. Well, you have my sword?
Yeah, and as if coming out of the trance, she would pull out the sword and just look at it. This is it, right?
But, I mean, yes. Although, there was a blade on there at one point.
So there was a blade on this.
So
Mikaela
who
and I were
carries
talking about
around
how
the hilt for no reason?
well, we were talking about how there was. We were imagining that I don't know that there would be like it would be gold or something, and well,
It's also dirty.
this-
You could use to shine it up. It's supposed to be really nice looking.
the skeleton guy that had it, and Zila will press the button.
Yeah, how does that work?
It is not a button.
Not a lightsaber.
Not a lightsaber. Not a lightsaber.
Well, that's a switch,
She
not a
will
button,
do the.
right?
She will do the thing that the skeleton did. It was more of me questioning exactly how the skeleton guy did it.
How
Nothing
function?
happens.
Okay, well, the skeleton guy that this Zila's trying to get it to go. The skeleton guy that gave it to us did something to it, and a blade came out of it. Like,
I
it was
mean-
really bright.
You probably have to attune to it first. It is a sword with magic.
All right. Well then,
Who?
it was your sword. Who here do you think would be best at wielding it?
Well, okay. Here's the thing, right? When I carried the sword, it was a long sword. It had a really, really nice crystal blade.
That sounds really nice.
It was very nice. Very strong. And very thin. It was very light. It was actually surprisingly lightweight. You could move it around very quickly. It was very, very nice.
That sounds great.
But obviously, it does not have the blade anymore.
Yeah.
So I imagine probably anybody. If what you say is true and it just makes a blade, it probably functions a lot like magical armor, but it just becomes whatever the person uses it. As long as it's a sword. I don't think it could become an axe, although that would be very fascinating to see if it could.
The sun axe.
The sun axe.
What about like cool
It's-
clothes?
It sounds like
Yeah.
I think I know who should wield it.
Yes,
Zilla
the
raises
sun
her
staff.
eyes. So, anyone, and it, huh?
I mean,
I
a person
wonder-
who uses swords would probably benefit the most from it.
Well, in this group,
Look to your side.
Oh boy.
I mean,
Your side, not my
Rena
side.
uses a sword,
Her side.
and then there's DeRosta who uses a rapier.
I imagine either one of them could probably use it.
But you have a point with it turning into an axe. I wonder if Mikhail could use it too.
But considering it's probably it's called the Sun Sword, I would imagine it has to be a sword of some kind. But then again,
that's fair.
it is magic and it doesn't have a blade anymore, so what do I know? I have no idea.
What the fuck do I know? I'm stupid, apparently.
What the fuck do I know? I'm a ghost.
Look, he's 700 years old. He's got bad memory sometimes.
To be
Oh,
fair, when it was mine, it was one piece.
Huh. I'll talk to DeRosta first. She seems to have an interest in. Well, she has this thing, paladin stuff. I think. Maybe there's some sort of thing that she can use this for.
From a paladin? God. Who would imagine?
Who would imagine that? Anyways.
Almost
at the end
too
of this
perfect.
Conversation, speed up to DeRosta.
This is post our whispers then.
Yeah, post our whispers.
Okay.
So, DeRosta,
Mm-hmm.
at some point, try attuning to this. I think you would have the most use out of it, maybe.
Oh.
If not
I
you,
mean-
Irina.
I suppose I can try, but is it supposed to like do something if I attune to it?
Well, you remember how the skeleton made the blade just appear?
Mm-hmm.
I imagine that's what's going to happen when you attune to it, or you'll have the ability to.
That would be convenient, given that we would need to use the sword eventually, right? So.
Yes. So
I mean, I can try it, unless Irina wants to try it first, but I don't mind.
I'll leave that for you two to decide. And for now, DeRosta has it.
Good.
I have the hilt.
So, as you grab the hilt, Rosta, you feel kind of a warm, calming sensation come from the hilt.
Zila, was this sword warm and calming to you, or no? When you were
No.
holding onto it?
No, it wouldn't. I tried demonstrating for Sergey what was going on with it, and it just wouldn't.
I want to do a
So-
check on the sword hilt.
All right.
Why is it warm and calming?
So I'm gonna ask for 2 checks.
Okay.
I need an arcane,
Really playing with fire. here.
Arcana.
Okay.
and a religion.
Modifier is the same. It's the same roll. Okay.
You're not 100% sure because you've never seen a weapon do this. But it definitely. You feel like they're. I'm trying to think of the best way to word this. Give me a second to think of the wording for this.
Sentience?
Hmm.
It has a personality?
You feel like this weapon the word of this is hard.
We'll make it soft.
Bad.
No comment. No comment.
Oh no. Oh no, man.
Oh, I know.
It feels like this weapon has chosen you. Would be a good way of putting it.
The DM doesn't want it to go to an NPC. God, please take it. Just kidding.
Despite this lovely feeling, she will go over to Irina and just be like, can you hold this for like 2 seconds and tell me what you feel?
I'm sorry.
You're good. So as you hand it over to her, she grabs a hold of it. It feels like it's missing something.
Like what?
I don't know, actually. Why does it feel like it's missing something?
Trey did say it was missing a blade.
It is missing a blade, that is true. Does it feel warm or cold to you?
Neither. It literally. This is the weirdest thing. It's going to sound. It sounds crazy just saying it. It sounds like it is missing. Like it feels like it's missing something. That it is longing for something. I don't know how a sword feels that way. That doesn't make any sense. But that's what it feels like.
Okay.
lukewarm.
Interesting. Okay. I'll take it back, I suppose. Okay. Yeah.
And as you take it back, it feels warm again.
What is this strangest sensation? Does anybody else want to try holding this hilt and seeing what happens?
I want to try.
Okay, come on over.
All right.
Passing around the sword.
I'm just like, I don't want, like, but I want to see what everybody else feels as they touch it too.
Yeah, let me see.
Okay.
As you touch it, Harrigan, it is cold to the touch.
Oh, yeah,
Shit.
I
Dang.
don't like it.
I wonder if it's because of.
Let me see.
Okay, come on.
Oh yeah, the fangs. Yeah, I don't
As-
like it. Yeah.
Right, maybe it doesn't like you because of
Yeah.
the things.
As
Yeah.
Mikael touches it, you get a sense of confusion.
That's fair.
I don't think it knows what's going on.
Can I hold it one? Let me.
Mikael,
one
we
more
don't
time
do that,
just to
it's
see
okay.
what happens when I hold it.
Yeah, let's
I
pass
wasn't
it
really
around.
paying attention before.
Of course.
Touch, pass.
There you
Basilica, you can also try to hold it if you want to. Don't feel like you can't.
I am so curious. What was it feeling like in my hands? Was it feeling just like a sword hilt? Like this was not
In-
described to me.
Yeah, because it feels like a sword hilt to you.
Cool.
Hmm.
All right.
You don't get any sense of emotion at all from it.
It just feels like a sword
Zophie?
hilt to me.
Basilica.
I'm.
Anybody else want to try to
Swords
hold
have
it?
never been my forte. I'm good.
Vasilka just shakes her head no and declines.
I'll be over here. Yeah. Okay.
I don't know much about actual swords, but it seems like maybe you should be the one that keeps it.
I will definitely keep it. I like how it feels. In a strange way, but I hope that'll be good for all of us then.
I mean, it will definitely be helpful during the fight with Strahd. That's for certain.
Yeah. There's another fight we need to have first, though.
Maybe it will help for that too. Who knows?
Yeah.
No comment.
If it is magical, it won't hurt, right? We like magical weapons. We learned that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, okay, sword shenanigans over. Shall we depart?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that would be a good idea.
Oh, one more thing, Dorosta. When you have it, can you take some time to polish it, maybe?
Oh, of course.
Sergey said that back when he had it, it was really.
Poof.
I mean, that'll work.
Yep. All right. So by doing so,
Insta dusting clean cloth. Yes.
yeah, you guys see the sword itself begins to kind of return to a kind of shine, and underneath that is this metal hilt that is, if you didn't know better, you would think that this is solid platinum.
Oh.
It is sparkling and shining. And in the center part of the guard, right above where the hilt connects into the guard, is the symbol of the Morning Lord.
Hmm.
There is a sun on it.
You know, this explains a lot, actually. Okay.
That was closer to what I was imagining it to look like. Well, I suppose we should go now.
Yeah.
Let's get the hell out of this place.
Yeah, really. God, it's been. Has it been weeks? It feels like it's been months.
It's
It
been
feels
a
like it
couple
has been a very
days.
long time.
Long days.
Do we all have our
Several long
cloaks?
days.
Are they all ready to go?
As ready as we're gonna be, I suppose.
Yeah. Let's go.
We bundle up and we start heading out.
Oh.
Mhm.
And next,
No, we can keep going for a little bit longer.
We make 7 checks to not die in the snow.
Exactly.
Yeah, you guys can start making your way. We'll have you start making your way down.
Mm-hmm.
world map.
Go ahead.
Back to the world map. There we go.
And
Yay!
Hooray.
We're done with this play!
We did
Finally.
Mayhaps share the world map.
please.
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I may have been a little bit of a loot goblin. I kind of wanted to have that sword. Especially with the description of just the blade appearing. I'm like, ooh, synergy with my powers?
It works
Maybe?
so perfectly for DeRosta, though.
Yeah, paladin. Paladin.
Yeah, paladin.
Paladin.
I think it deals
I'm only on
radiant
level of paladin,
damage.
guys. I'm not that much paladin yet.
You're still
Hey,
a
Celtic,
paladin.
look at this.
Let's see here. Party sheet.
Also,
Let's
that
see
would've
here.
been
Paladin 1.
already consumed.
You like it?
Yes,
You like
I
its
have
name?
a paladin.
Yay.
One
Paladin.
level. I might have 2 one day. We shall see.
Oh.
Hurrah.
Ooh.
Have we all multi?
No,
Have
not
we
yet.
multi-class?
I plan on it in the
Come
future.
on.
I will be. I have plans.
Oh,
I
Yeah.
convinced
Okay.
him to not do it this level up because I'm setting the groundwork 10 for identify.
I'm going to be dipping
One day
wizard
we'll be able
at
to
some
identify
point.
things.
Well, once you do, we could be the couple classed cursed crew.
So we're making our way down the
Sure.
mountain.
Yep. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right. So I need. Ow, my foot is cramping. Well, first off, as you walk out, I need perceptions.
Sure.
We're walking out. Okay. Do I still have the bloodless thing on me?
No.
No, it was almost 19.
No.
Now.
Well,
So
No.
close. It bounced off the 19.
Good, good, good.
Oh, I still have the pass without a trace if I go away. Okay. Perception. Sorry.
3.
Ooh, that was almost a 1. Oh.
You rolled the same as
We're
me,
gonna
and
need
it's
that
7
20, I
higher.
think.
What
Alright.
do the rabbit eyes see?
Yeah, what do the rabbit eyes see?
It is snowing. I
As-
can't see anything.
Oh my god, they just realized it's super fucking handy that I have true sight on top of being the perception guy.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yo.
So, what you see is, why is it okay? Whatever. As you begin to walk out of the temple, Harrigan, you see around the outside of the door a slightly more raised patch of snow.
Hmm.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Slightly. Wait, is this our friend?
Our friend.
Our quote unquote friend?
I'm so confused.
I don't want to talk to him again. Can we leave?
How's it?
No, please,
Oh,
God, no.
oh,
Please,
oh!
God, no.
He froze to
Please,
death.
God, no.
Did he? Oh no!
Are you gonna go look at the
Poor
first patch of snow
guy.
or no?
What are you doing about it, Harrigan? You're
I
the
don't
only
see
one that
anything.
knows
You need to help out.
Okay, hold on. Let's let the DM confirm or deny.
Okay.
You see a bump in the snow. Are you gonna go investigate it or not?
Yeah, Tony, it's in your hands right now.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You're the only one who sees it.
I walk over there
Mm-hmm.
and DM, where is it?
It's about 15 to 20 feet away from the front entrance.
Maybe you didn't make it far.
Hey, Mikael,
Oof.
What?
I need muscle.
Okay.
There.
And assuming he's with me, I walk
Yep.
over there and poke it with my staff.
Oh.
You poke, and it hits something solid.
Okay, I'm clearing the snow off.
Yeah, I'm not
Underneath
helping.
the snow, you see the frozen body of
Yeah.
the crazy man from the temple.
That's too bad.
How long he dead?
He looks to have probably been dead about 2 days, if I do my math right.
Ah,
Mm.
poor bastard.
That
So,
seems close enough.
Yep.
Yeah.
right after
No,
the
a
day
few
that we
days.
met
No.
him.
Yeah. So he
Yeah.
ran out into the snow.
Oh, we met
It is
him.
2 to
He
3
goes out.
days. It's hard to tell with a frozen body.
That's fair.
Quail.
You can
Well,
assume that when he
terrible.
left, or he ran away saying he was going to leave,
Uh-huh.
he didn't make it very far.
He sure didn't. He didn't.
Hot.
Hmm.
We don't have to deal with it.
Rolling off that medicine check, is it like, are there any signs of poisoning, stab marks? You
It
know?
looks like, based on how you had seen him before and
Yeah.
seeing him now, it looks like a combination of the severe weather and not being prepared for it,
Yeah.
in addition to basically malnutrition because he's been living on nothing but rats.
Yep. Okay. Well, that sucks for this guy.
Mm.
Anyway.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. Well.
We ran out before we could even tell him. So
We tried to warn him. It was pretty cold outside.
DM, does his body seem fully frozen?
Yes.
Okay.
what the fuck were you going to do about it?
I don't want to know.
Don't worry about
I
it.
don't think I want to know.
I'd like to insight the player tank.
No, you can't. Sorry, that's not how it works, buddy.
In my heart of hearts, that's how it works.
Ah, well, your heart
I didn't even
lies.
write that in my notes because it's not part of the story. It's just us talking.
Well,
Oh.
well, that's bad for him. But we did try telling
I
him.
try picking him up. It's not working.
Not much to be done.
You actually managed to kind of pick him up a little bit because, like I said, he's very malnourished, so
Oh.
he doesn't weigh a
80
lot.
pounds soaking
Oh.
wet.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
probably was like at most 80 or 90 pounds. You guys didn't really see, like, it didn't really matter a whole lot when he was there because he was being crazy and attacking you and then running away.
Yep.
But now that you see him like frozen, and you see like the kind of more like loose-fitting clothing has, because it's gotten wet and frozen, is like sunk around him, like frozen to him. You can see just like how thin this man was. Yeah, he probably weighed 80 or 90 pounds at most.
Okay, I know this is weird, but this character is supposed to be weird. He starts dragging his body,
You want
and
help?
he's just gonna. Yeah,
What
if
are
you
you
could, his
doing?
feet keep getting stuck on the rocks, and it's making it really difficult. I just want to sit
Okay.
him down, like at the foot of this cave, just so like when when what was his name, Xanatrof or something. Anyway, when he's
Xanatar?
Xanathar.
Xanathar?
Xanathar, the guy who has the guide to
Yeah,
everything in
Xanathar.
D&D. Yep, he's here.
Xanathar.
yeah, I just want to
Exit
leave
answer.
6
the
paragraphs
body
ago.
here, and he can decide what he wants to do with it. I just seems
If he even
fitting.
comes out here and looks at him.
well. He says he's going to clean this temple up, so
I
maybe,
don't know if that means the outside.
and that's why I'm dragging him right about here. I know it seems cruel. He probably wanted out of here, but this is the
He'll
place he died.
probably use it as a warning, if anything, if he doesn't want people to come in.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's true. Bit
Mikhail,
morbid.
what
Morbid,
would you
but-
think about this man's? You know how we saw our friend's ghost or whatever. What is gonna happen to this man's general being?
Who are you asking?
Mikhail.
Oh,
I mean, lots of
Probably
things
can't
happen to
leave,
the dead
right?
here.
Like he's still stuck here somewhere, right? Like,
Even dying doesn't let you leave. He will be reborn, probably. No. Some baby was born on the other side of Barovia.
that is kind of depressing.
Either that or he's a ghost or something else. I mean, a couple of different things can happen, but he's still somewhere around here, just like everyone else.
so theoretically, if he was a ghost and he came back here and saw his body propped up somewhere, would that be offensive or would that be okay? you
Oh
think?
God. I mean, I don't know. It's not like we're disrespecting it, or like
Mhm.
doing anything too creepy to it. We're just sort of leaving it.
Side-eyeing Tenkanos.
Yeah, side-eyeing
Not
Tenkanos.
Sophie.
He did
Check it out.
What?
Yeah.
Maybe we should just leave it and,
Yeah.
not do anything.
I just want to be somewhat respectful. We didn't mean for him to die. We tried to help him.
No, that was.
Yeah.
The cold killed him, not us.
Yeah, let's just.
Oh, it was totally his fault. It was not our fault at all. But no.
Yeah.
I've already carried him over here as best I could.
Let's make our way
He's
down.
at least where I'm at. I'll leave him here.
Okay.
Are you going to notify him that he's there, or are you just going to leave him?
No,
and
I'm
walk
just
away?
leaving him there. He doesn't want people here. This is like this is
Right.
the equivalent of a cat killing a mouse and bringing it to the foot of the bed of the owner sleeping.
Kind.
That's a description of it, I suppose.
Sure. It's a gift. Let's go.
Look,
It's a gift.
I haven't been role playing it as much as I wanted to, but Harrigan's fucking weird. He's from the Fae. That's
true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true.
no.
Yeah.
Ergen has been acting far more normal than most Fae people would.
Well,
Yeah.
okay. As long as
Well,
this arrangement does
kinda
not play into
stressful.
offensive, it's probably fine.
Apparently, I need to act weird as Nash. Got it.
Okay.
Anyways,
Let's go.
let's go.
Let's go.
Alright. I need
Mm-hmm.
survival checks.
We're wearing our warm gear.
Oh yeah.
You are. Thankfully, you got Mikhail's cloak back.
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
My God, I cannot roll today.
Oh, that was a 6. That was a 9. Bad. Okay.
I want to check real
Sorry, not
quick.
strong
Wild
here.
shape. Does it last 2 hours? Period.
No.
It lasts half your level, I think.
Half your druid level.
Okay.
Half druid level round down.
This is kind of weird, but DM, I have 2 charges. I could go for 4 hours each. There's no reason I would subject myself to being cold, and I just make myself the ice monkey.
Okay.
I mean, it's a solution.
I'm
Yeah,
immune
works.
to the
Him.
cold.
Okay.
Nice.
That's
Uh,
fair.
What kind of? Actually,
Actually, wait, hold. That was
hold.
only 10 minutes, just kidding.
DM, if I give myself protection from energy, will that help me out for an hour?
No, because I don't. No, because that's a damage type. This is an environmental. This is not a damage type. Technically, I think that's more for spell-based things. I don't know if that would work. I don't know.
Well, I mean, if you stepped in a vat of acid, it's a part of the environment.
Yeah, but
True.
not in the same kind of.
I feel like it would help a little bit with some cold resistance.
Maybe
but
she
I'm
gets
pretty sure it doesn't
advantage?
pass the check automatically, yeah.
Especially
I think
in
it's
the
more of
morning
I'm
when
just
it's the
going to.
coldest.
I think it's more of I'll lower the DC
Well, a 9's not really going. I'll go ahead. And
just
spell
because
Also
this.
it is
wasn't
only an
but-
hour.
Holy shit! I
Give you
just
a-
noticed all your guys' survival checks. What the fuck?
Yeah.
To give you-
Yes.
like
Bad.
give advantage in an
Bad.
8-hour section for a single hour's ability is
For
kind of
fun.
Mhm.
I don't feel like it's
Yeah.
quite right. But
Harrigan just turns
Harrigan,
into
you're
a monkey.
fine. You're immune to the
I
cold.
just wanted to be a part of the meh crew.
Uh,
So,
Well,
Wow,
congratulations,
every
you're
single
there.
one of you rolled lower than an.
Yep.
yes.
Harrigan
Uh-huh.
rolled
Starting off
8
strong.
6,
Yeah.
6, 5, 5, 3.
so bad.
And funnily enough, the 3's like the highest score. Oh no, I do. Whatever.
Yeah.
Did our cold
Uh,
weather gear make anything better for us with that or no?
Yeah,
It does.
it's like
Okay.
it does.
okay.
We just don't make
Not when I
much
rolled a five.
progress.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this first day, you do not succumb to the cold. You just came out of a place that had some warmth because you had the fire going.
Uh-huh.
So you are not. It is not completely biting at you quite yet. And with those survivals, you get to about here.
Did we ever share the map? Yeah, we did. Okay.
Did we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's up
by
there a little
the
bit.
by the way, DM, is the snow like pretty high? Is it impeding our movement much?
It is making it harder to travel.
Okay.
If you were in combat, it would be difficult terrain
So
because you're at the top of a mountain where it has been snowing for days.
So theoretically, before I transform, and the midway point when I lose it, and then before I transform again, could I cast Pass Without a Trace, or not Pass Without a Trace, Freedom of Movement?
Freedom
Would
of
that
movement.
It
give us
lasts an
any
hour.
little more? Yeah, it only lasts an
And you
hour.
can't cast it on the whole party is the problem because it's a single target.
No,
Yep.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
it
Freedom of
is.
Movement is a single target.
Trust
How about
me,
you,
I'm
though?
very familiar.
Wait, masking you. Wait, that's Pass Without a Trace.
Yeah, freedom of movement is a single target fourth level spell.
Oh my god, it's fourth
Fourth.
level. Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
It's
Yeah.
for us.
Yeah, it's huge, but it
Oh,
wouldn't help the
At
party.
best, Captain, you only have one casting, right?
Yeah, no, two.
Don't
Yeah,
worry,
at
Yeah,
best,
it doesn't matter.
Zila could help out as well, but that would only be 3 of us.
Yeah, it
like,
wouldn't matter.
speeding.
Yeah. Unless we can get the whole
Never mind.
party, it doesn't matter.
Yes. Yes. Okay. So we set up for the night. Do we guys want to do roleplay, or do we want to try and get through this?
As
I
we're setting
have
up
some
for the,
roleplay.
I have a little bit leading into it.
Okay.
As we're kind of setting up in the like shitty snow for the night, Sophie will hold on. I think I have something that might be able to help us with this. And you see she starts kind of forming this like 10-foot radius. It resembles like the barrier she puts around herself, but as she puts it up around like the area, you feel the atmosphere within the area becomes dry and comfortable as she casts Leon's tiny hut. A
Ooh.
10-foot
God.
radius, a mobile dome of force springs into existence around you. The spell ends if I leave the area, takes a minute to cast, and lasts for 8 hours. Up to 9 creatures of medium size or smaller, which we are, 9 or less, can fit inside the dome with you. It fails if it includes a large creature or more than 9. It doesn't, so we're fine. Creatures and objects within the dome, when you cast this spell, can move through it freely. All other creatures are barred from passing through it. Spells and other magical effects cannot extend through the dome or be cast through it. The atmosphere inside of the space is comfortable and dry, regardless of the weather outside. Until the spell ends, I can command the interior to become dimly lit or dark. The dome is opaque from the outside of any color I choose, which is the color of my slime skin. Actually, no. I want to blend in. It's white.
JK.
All right.
I have a better
So-
idea.
So I just want to point out it doesn't let magical effects go through.
So you can't, like, cast a spell out of it. But your hearth and home could be inside of it.
exists inside.
Correct.
It exists inside,
the
but not
actual
outside.
sphere, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Your hearth and stone is not
Hmm.
negated.
Correct. It's not negated.
It's brought down to
It's brought down to
same-
10 feet. Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're still concealed. We still have bonuses and everything. The biggest difference is this protects us from the weather,
Yeah.
which we did not
That's
have.
nice.
Yeah, which we did not have on the way up here.
Could be pretty helpful. Yeah.
Immensely helpful in like helping with checks, especially after a few days.
What the hell is that?
It is Leomund's tiny hut. It is on the Bard Wizard spell list.
It
Huh.
is gonna get really cozy in here though, because it's 10-foot radius. So
Yeah, we're all like huddled kind of close.
Yeah,
to each
we're
other.
a little
Yeah.
bit close. It's a 10-foot radius.
Yeah.
So it is a little, we got to get a little
Cozy.
close and cozy with everybody.
Exactly.
When did you learn to do that?
I've been thinking of other ways to use my barrier. Something I'm trying.
With what DeRosa said, DM, with Zophie acting weird. That's the whisper, by the way. The
Mhm.
whisper that D sent me is Zophie has been a bit weird. Usually when she wakes us up for watch, it's no problem, but it seemed like she was reluctant to wake DeRosa last night. With that being said from DeRosa, and me being aware that Zophie is acting weird, do I mean, I don't really need it right now, but would I have advantage on insight checks regarding Zophie's weird attitude right now?
Suspicious.
You beat me anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter in this case,
probably. Or at least, yeah, maybe. Probably.
Probably.
If you're
Depends on-
aware, since you're made
Depends on the
aware
role.
of it.
Yeah. Being made
Yeah,
aware
it would
that
depend on
her
what.
attitude is being weird. Not that anything's been revealed to her, just her attitude is being
Yeah.
weird. Anyways,
You already won, so.
with a 15 and your deception of 11, what do I find out about your attitude right now, sir?
Seems weird to just be able to change an ability to do something it couldn't do before. That's weird. We've had growth before, but you think I would have,
Not
you
like
would,
this.
you think you would have seen some kind of progression and some kind of like me practicing this, but I can just kind of do it.
Do it. Right. You just. I haven't seen you practice your ability like that before.
Oh.
Kind of inside the whole time.
Yeah, I was thinking a lot about the travel down, and I didn't really practice it out in the open. Just this is me trying it, and I guess I just got lucky that it worked.
You and I both know that our abilities take a lot of practice to get used to.
Yeah, well, says the one who just got a magical being inside of them who took control and a magical symbol appeared on them out of nowhere.
Touche.
Weird things happen.
That is a fact. From what I understand, that's actually fairly normal for packs.
I don't think a symbol appearing on you and somebody taking control of you is normal. But sure. Friendly or not.
Okay. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm
You're
just
acting combative. This isn't like you.
I'm just glad to be out of there. Sorry.
Well, it's nice that you're able to do this. It's just, I don't know. Maybe you're right.
Yeah,
Stop overthinking things.
it'll be good for our travel back. It should make it a little bit easier going back than it was up. I know by the end we were all dying for a semblance of warmth. We
Right.
don't want to end up like that guy back there.
Right. In your head,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to say this out loud to the others, DeRosa made me aware that you seemed reluctant to wake her up last night. Really, is there something wrong?
No, I'm fine. It's nothing. Yeah, hold on.
Yep, I'm waiting.
You can tell something's off, but whatever it is, she doesn't want to talk about it.
I'll let this go, but you know you can talk to me about anything, right?
Yeah, I know. I know. Let's just worry about getting down this mountain.
Okay. And Zila drops the connection.
Okay?
What?
It's fine. You'll never find out.
I've got all the time in the world, buddy.
My time is ticking.
And your time is ticking. I am cool as a cucumber with these results.
Oh
You
man,
don't
it's,
know what this is.
it's straight
Man,
fucking rolls
you
and I'm
don't
losing
realize.
now.
You don't realize how bad it is that you're keeping this information from her, but it's fine.
Oh yeah, it's fine. Everything will totally be fine.
Anyways, anybody else doing any roleplay? No, great, cool. Who's
Well, I
taking
was gonna
first?
attune to the sword while during one of our
There
rest
we go.
periods here to see how it goes. I was gonna just like, I totally forgot what I was about to do. So, yes, I'd be sitting
Okay.
there during part of this one of our watches or whatever to attune, see what happens.
Alrighty. I will go to your inventory. And you are now aware of the sword.
Congrats, D, you get to play with the sword again. Woo!
Get to play with a sword, a pretty shiny sword.
A pretty shiny sword.
We were meant to have this.
I like this sword.
Yeah. It's the sword of the sun, you know? DeRosa likes the sun.
The roast that loves the sun.
Yeah.
I just started to think about this. Is DeRosta's appearance based off of like a black cat?
It is kind of currently, yeah.
Yeah. I tell you what, I open a window, my cat's sitting there basking in the sun.
That wasn't the reason why I like it. Also, it's good.
No.
Let's see. Yeah, black cat ears and tail is my appearance. Even though my hair is kind of like more like reddish brown but darker. So yeah.
So I will go ahead and read to you what it
I was gonna
does.
say, I got share it or you can read it. It's up to you. So
Yep. So it is the hilt of a sword. Made of metal with comfy grip. All that's lacking is the blade. This item appears to be a sword hilt. While grasping the hilt, you use a bonus action to cause a blade of pure radiance to spring into existence or disappear. While the blade exists, this magic sword has the finesse property. If you are
Aha.
proficient with short swords, long swords, or rapiers, you are proficient with the sun sword. Because for some reason, rapiers are their own qualification, which is weird.
D&D.
Yep.
Yep, they
Um,
are.
If it takes the form of a longsword, this is not in here because I removed it. If it takes the form of a longsword, it has the versatile property. You gain a +3 bonus to attack and damage made with this weapon, which deals radiant instead of slashing. When you hit an undead with it, they take an additional 1d8 radiant. The sword's luminous blade emits bright light in a 15-foot radius and dim light for an additional 15 feet. This light is sunlight.
Oh, yeah.
While the blade persists, you can use an action to expand or reduce the radius of bright and dim light by 5 feet each to a maximum of 15 feet each or a minimum of 10 foot each.
That's pretty cool.
It is a
Pretty cool
very
sword.
nice weapon.
It's so cool.
Pretty cool sword.
There's nothing about in this version of this that like it's only active for a certain time period, or is it just active until I
It is active until you dismiss it.
dissipate, or until I guess go unconscious? But yeah,
Yeah, if you were
that's
to go
right.
unconscious, it would also lose its blade because you were. Well, actually,
I don't know. Would it?
I would say, I'm going to put the caveat in here of if you go unconscious or are separated from the blade. So, like, you can't activate it, then hand it off to somebody. It's
I mean, you
because
can
you're
use it.
attuned to it that the blade is
Okay.
activated.
As long as it's within your hands.
Correct. So as long as you are conscious or conscious and holding the weapon.
This live real time editing is an experience.
There. So yeah, so it now reads the blade will remain active while the person attuned to it is conscious and holding the weapon. That way, if it's not necessarily, they have to be attuned to it. That's why they can activate it. Otherwise, you can't activate it.
Fair enough.
So that's what you got.
Ooh.
Nice.
So I'm
Neat.
attuning to it, and it's dark inside the dome right now. And then I make it activate, and 15 feet of light just.
It is
into the
just. It is
dome.
specifically sunlight bright.
And it's
Yeah.
like so fucking bright.
Oh
Like,
my god, jeez, could you turn that
Oh.
thing off?
I
Warren,
apologize. My bad. Okay.
Warren a
Oh.
slime.
I
Y'all-
put it out. Okay. Oops.
Temporarily blind, no thanks.
I got it to work.
That's very nice.
Fantastic news.
Great.
It's
Ow.
pretty cool.
Oh.
Yes, it's very
Sorry.
cool. I'm glad that it works for you.
And Harrigan, for a point of note, while it doesn't hurt you in any way, shape, or form, Sunlight doesn't feel very nice.
No,
It's-
I bet
I should say
not.
it's more. It feels more harsh than the average person would feel.
Yeah.
You're gonna
It's
get
not
sunburned.
mechanically going to do anything to you, but if you want to lean into it roleplay wise, it would not feel the greatest.
Yeah, it's not my favorite thing.
Exactly.
Feels like it's like 100 degrees or something.
Yeah, even though like, you know, most people, you have those people that are like, you know, like 60, they're wearing shorts and t-shirts and flip-flops. When it's like feels like 60, it feels like 100 to you. Like you're just like, this is
Yeah.
uncomfortable. I don't
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah. Okay, Yon.
Apologies, back to your sleep,
Sleep.
and whatever else you
Yeah.
were doing. My bad. I will keep it off for tonight unless we get into a battle.
I would like to take first watch with DeRosta, please.
Oh.
Okay, well, before we go into all of these, why don't we
Yeah.
call it here? Because I know that wants to
Megan
get
Megan
sleep.
needs to get to sleep.
That's fair. That's
Yeah.
fair. It's fair. It's late.
But this is a good start. We can start with doing the watches and doing role play next time we play next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next week. Oh, we're not
Next
going to play
week.
Tarandel until next year. Anyways.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So 27th or
You are
26th
not
next week.
available that day, right? Or...
Friday, Saturday, Thursday, Friday next week.
Is shaky. I'm driving back on the 26th. I don't know what time I'm gonna get in.
Okay.
So 27th?
27th is better
I know
because it's
I'm
Friday.
27th.
we can all do it, sure.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
should be fine for it. Well,
I
I
can do
plan
it.
to be
I'm
fine
doing
for it.
nothing.
Here.
I'll
Christmas.
be.
Christmas.
Joey?
Let's check in on Christmas. Make sure everyone's
Okay.
all good for the 27th.
Okay.
Okay.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be available. I'm doing my 24-hour stream that day, and I was just gonna roll
Oh, yeah.
Strahd into that, so I'll be available.
You'll be around. Okay.
So-
Yeah, I'm working that day, and then I'm here, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
we're
Working on
be.
Christmas?
Yeah. No, no, no.
27.
no.
27th.
27th.
On the 27th.
What time
Oh,
are you
okay.
starting that 24-hour?
Like 11 to 10 your time in the morning.
I'll join from work because I guarantee you there's going to be nothing happening.
Yeah, there's gonna be. It's
Yeah,
gonna
I'll
be
do the
dead. I'm
same.
sure. All right.
Maybe do
I'm not gonna
research.
lie. If you're playing Dark and Darker, I might be able to join you.
Oh, sweet.
I'll
might
play
be
when
able
I
to
get
join
home.
you.
I mean, I know. So I have plans for like one of the early goals is to play like a Christmas horror game, and that's just kind of gonna happen whenever it gets unlocked. But yeah, I mean, I'd be down for Dark and Darker.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go raid out.
Yep, I gotta do the same.
Yep.
I'll be back, guys.
Alright.
So thank everybody for coming out. As always, I appreciate it. I'm gonna go ahead and send the raid out to Crumbs, who is playing some Dead by Daylight. Let me just make sure they're still alive. Yes, they are. So we're gonna go ahead and send some love to this goopy slime VTuber, who's also a very wonderful and talented artist. So take care, have a good night, and I'll see you next time. Bye.